take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in to Astrology for Mystics with Jenn. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, this Saturday night live, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Seth, good to see you, buds. Witchy Mama is in the house. Smack Talker, Jill. Hey, guys. Cinderella is in the house. Shauna and Jeff. Good to see you guys tonight. So what I'm going to do is, I'm ready to get this party started. Hey, Michelle, good to see you, honey. Is I'm going to go ahead and get started on this missing kid. Well, he's not a kid, but he's a kid to me. Comes in to Nashville off of Douglas Avenue, rent an Airbnb with friends, and he goes missing. He goes missing, and the stories are conflicting. I don't know if you guys have gotten to watch my new moon in Gemini video, but it's spot on. I'm just going to say it's totally spot on, guys, because what happened with the media, this is going to be important, okay? Especially this live reading tonight. Like, this is important going forward into these energies, even when the moon goes into Cancer, because then the moon is going to be right there with Mercury and Jupiter and Hygeia. Okay. So just keep that in mind, because the reading that I did that I uploaded today about the new moon in Gemini, it does give all your rising signs. So it's not just collective, but it's personal too. It's everything that I'm seeing at a glance, but the media, it's just things are just wonky right now. And let me show you guys. I can show you better than I can tell you. Okay. I can show you better than I can tell you. So this is one. Okay. Are y'all even familiar with what happened to him? Let's just go ahead and watch this, because I think that this is going to put the context, because if you don't know anything about this kid missing since June 11th, and today is the 13th. He's been missing for 2 days. If you don't know anything about his case, then I definitely want to give you some context. Okay, so this is Matt Thibodeau. Let me get his channel up here. He's on TikTok too. He does a lot of TikTok stuff, but and he does report on missing kids, missing people. And so I do want to here is here's Matt's link. All right. He does a lot of true crime, so be sure and, sub up to him, but this is what he said. This is what he was reporting. And it's so different because all the media, and this is what I want you guys to keep in mind now, the media. So listen to what he says, and then we're going to read some things. And it's not just about this case. I'm going to quickly show you. It's only going to take just 4 or 5 minutes, and then we're going to get to live readings with you. Okay. Anybody that wants a reading, you got to know your birth time if you want. My hair is so frizzy because it's so humid, but sorry about that. I'm looking at my hair and going, God dang. And it's totally messing with me. But anyway, and I'm getting all kinds of stuff, because I'm telling people, I'm like, the media, all of the information about his missing event is so conflicting, and it just irritates the shit out of me when you're trying to look for somebody, and the news is saying different from the sheriffs, from the police department. It's just, and then his parents is saying something different from the police department. So where's the true story here? I mean, he was found. That's the end story, and it's beautiful news. It's great news. How many times are we looking for missing and we can't find them? They don't show up. They're not found. So this is good news. Thank God it wasn't like some kind of Raleigh Strange shit going down. But wait till you see it. Wait till you see what I'm talking about. You're gonna totally be. You're gonna understand. Here's the context of his missing event.
And a man who traveled to Tennessee to attend the Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival is missing, and family members, friends, and law enforcement continue to search for answers pertaining to where he is and what happened to him. Trevor Lines was said to have disappeared during the early morning hours of June 11th, 2026, while staying with friends at an Airbnb on Douglas Avenue in the Nashville, Tennessee area. According to those who were with him, he was last seen in bed around 6 o'clock in the morning, but was gone at approximately 9:30 a.m. when his friends woke up. His disappearance immediately raised concerns after friends reportedly discovered that he had left his phone, bag, and other personal belongings behind, something family members say was highly uncharacteristic for him. At the time that he vanished, Trevor was believed to have been driving a white 2016 Lexus RX 350, displaying the Indiana Purdue University license plate. Friends contacted local hospitals and filed a missing persons report shortly after realizing that he was gone, but so far they've had no luck finding him. As investigators work to trace Trevor's movements, several developments have emerged. Family members said authorities determined that Trevor's Bonnaroo wristband and camping pass were never actually scanned at the festival, suggesting that he never actually arrived to the event. Relatives also reported receiving a bank alert connected to activity on his account the morning that he disappeared. In addition, authorities also reportedly received a license plate reader hit indicating that his vehicle was traveling north away from the Nashville area. While family members expressed hope that the sighting could mean he was attempting to return home safely, they emphasized that he never returned home, that if he was trying to make it back home, he would have been home by now, and his whereabouts still remains unknown. No information thus far has led to his location either. Search efforts have continued in the days following his disappearance. According to updates shared by those assisting in the search, family members recently visited a Metro Nashville Police Department station after being told additional resources might be available. However, they were reportedly informed that certain investigative tools, including requests for surveillance footage and vehicle tracking information, could not be accessed until the detective assigned to the case became available. Family members say that they have been unable to reach that detective and worry that valuable time is being lost. Volunteers and loved ones are urging residents who live near the Douglas Avenue Airbnb in the Nashville area to check their security cameras and dash cams. They want to see if they can find any footage of Trevor leaving the property in order to determine if he left alone or with someone else. Investigators are also seeking surveillance video from the area around a Cracker Barrel in Goodlettsville at approximately 4:40 p.m. on the day that Trevor disappeared, June 11, 2026. This is where his vehicle last pinged on Long Hollow Pike. Trevor's family members have also asked the public to ignore online rumors claiming that Trevor has been found. They are stressing that he still remains missing. While a friend has publicly raised concerns about Trevor's mental well-being before he vanished, law enforcement has not commented on those claims publicly, and no details regarding his mental condition have been officially confirmed, aside from people who know him on social media. Authorities continue to ask anyone with information about Trevor Lines' whereabouts or anyone who may have relevant surveillance footage to contact.
Okay, so that's one story. Okay, so that's one story. That's one. So his friends wake up at 6 o'clock and he's gone. Okay, he's gone. But oh, and then we've got conflicting news and stories. We've got this dude was right next to me at Skill Rex, right side of main stage, up towards the front, to mid-portion yesterday. He was rocking out, dancing his ass off, and having the time of his life. I didn't have my phone, and neither did he. Left mine at campsite on accident. At one point, I told him that we were the only ones in the crowd that didn't have their phones glued to their hands. He will turn up after the turn up. So, I'm thinking, all right, well then, maybe he is gonna turn up after the turn up. That's what's happening. He's gonna turn up. Then we've got, let's see. Then we've got that he's been found. No, first, no, 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 no. He also the other one. What was it? The other one I wanted to show you. Where was it? The police department, right here. Here's from the police department. The police department says for immediate release, Metro Police is asking the public to be on the lookout for Trevor Lines, 28, an Indiana man who left the Douglas Avenue short-term rental in which he was staying with friends early Thursday, hasn't returned. Lines' friends reported him missing late Thursday morning. They said they had the short-term rental around 5 a.m. They left the short-term rental around 5 a.m. to go look for someone's phone. And that when they returned during the 6 a.m. hour, Lines and his white Lexus were gone, but his phone and his medication were left inside the residence. So was his bags. Lines has a university plate in Indiana, was picked up on license plate readers in Mount Juliet at approximately 7:30 a.m. Friday, in Goodlettsville at 4:30 p.m. Friday. LPR technology is not available in Nashville. What? The what? Big ass city like Nashville, Tennessee, and you don't even have the LPR technology? What's going on? What's going on, guys? We got problems. You can't have a big city and not have good technology. Come on. We are so far behind here in Tennessee, especially Nashville. Lines and his friends had come to Middle Tennessee for the Bonnaroo Festival in Coffee County, which is Manchester. Coffee County and the THP are on the lookout for the Lexus. Lines has also been entered into a national database as a missing person. Okay, so this is where he was found. This is where he was found, guys. And okay, so the Cracker Barrel, that's where they said, the manager said, maybe it was him. I don't know. But he was found at the Rivergate Skate Center. He was found here at the Rivergate Skate Center. And as you can see, the address is not Goodlettsville. This is Goodlettsville. This is the Rivergate Skate Center. That's Madison. He was sitting in his car, dazed and confused. So he must have been tripping, and they didn't even go to sleep. He was probably on a trip. I don't know. Or maybe he was just so dazed and confused because he didn't have his medicine. All I know is that this line is where missing Saturn that is conjunct Pallas. There's a conjunction here in Aries. It's about limits and obstacles with authority and investigations. Here is where the moon was critical. The moon was here going in a critical direction in Aries. It was squaring Jupiter in Cancer. Jupiter is the law. It's about home. It's about family. It's about mom. My notes say moon represents a critical head wound, squaring home and family as well as law enforcement. The head, Aries rules the head. So that's why I've got a head wound, because there's something going on with his head. Dazed and confused, guys. So that's that. And then the media, the other thing about the media that I saw, just, oh, where was it? Dang it. Where did it go? Well, shoot. What did I do with it? I guess, oh, here it is. Here it is. When I was looking at the news of him, I saw this. Some guy who lives in Troy, Tennessee says, the worst news article I've ever read legit states a thing happened. We're not going to give you any relevant information, though. Also, it was in Kenton. Maybe, maybe not. But one thing happened, maybe. And so it says breaking news. A tragic incident this afternoon in Kenton is under investigation. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has been called in, according to Obion County authorities. No details are being disclosed at this time amid the investigation. And somewhere it says the thing. So it was something about a caller. I didn't see where it said a thing. It's just so much confusion. And people are talking about, I read that. Why even report if you're going to give more, if you're not going to give more information? And that was better reporting than the newspaper gave. Terrible news, nor making light of it. But the newspaper literally made a post that said a thing happened in Kenton and they pieced out. Yeah. This is the confusion right now that is going to be surrounding the media, all things media. So just be on the lookout, guys. Be on the lookout because the transits are talking. They're showing us the squares, the challenges, the conflicts that are at bay right now. And it's a lot of conflicting stories, a lot of conflicting narratives. You don't know what's true. You don't know what is. And it's also, about the AI. We don't know. We don't know what is true. Thank you so much, Michelle. Are you wanting a reading tonight, sweetheart? Are you wanting a reading tonight? Thank you for all you do, Jen. Well, thank you, sweetheart. Hey, Zenith. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Yes, I've got yours. Hey, Anna. I think I've got yours in my database. I can't remember if we did a reading on you yet or not. Hey, Barb. Good to see you, babe. Good to see you guys. Hey, Elaine. Good to see you, babe. Good to see y'all. And if I haven't mentioned your name and I don't see you, I'm sorry. I think I have mentioned everybody though, and I appreciate you guys being here. Really do. Really, really, really do. So I showed you guys the map. Well, let me show you the astrology real quick because this is where I think that this is where we could, we can learn, right? We can learn because that's what we do. We try to observe, we try to learn, we try to understand what is happening. And so this chart, when he goes missing, as you can see, the moon is in Aries. And the moon is critical up here. The moon is critical. It's conjunct Chiron and it's with the friend group. It's with the friend group. It's leading in Aries. Okay. So sometimes, this Pisces could be here. It's leading in Aries. So there is definitely things going on with this head. And that Aries is in an opposition with any type of education, some competition. It's definitely about creativity and what we are creating with relationships and balance and the law. The law is magnetized here. Something is beginning and ending here at home with mom. The values are expansive with mom and home and family, world health. And here is where Mercury is. Mercury is hanging out in that first house as we rise in Gemini. And Mercury, we can go up here to the aspects. You can see it is square Saturn and it is square Vesta. It's square Pallas. Pallas is the investigator. Vesta is a flame of life that is being reignited in Aries. And Saturn is, all of this was right there at a 13, 11, and 25, 29-degree, all in Aries that is going north to northwest, which is exactly where he was found. So we do learn, right? We've got to learn about the missing because that's what we are, we do a lot of is we definitely do a lot of missing cases. And it wasn't, 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, by 5 a.m., Juno, there is a relationship that is coming in the future with a lot of networking and video with a relationship with Tennessee, with the state of Tennessee, because there was a relationship. Juno was igniting the state of Tennessee's Pluto. And then there was going to be a lot of energy with the communications with the Mercury of the state of Tennessee because their Mercury is a 537 in Virgo. So Ceres was coming to activate it. with all of the communications, and they're looking at plate readers, and they're looking at this, and they're looking at that, and there is so much confusion, so much chatter with this Gemini energy, wasn't it? Yes, because Mercury rules Gemini, and Mercury rules the media. Mercury can play tricks on your mind, right? Can play tricks on your mind. I'm so excited. Anna is a new member. Welcome to Watchers, babe. That's right where you belong, honey. Welcome. We are so glad to have you here. Welcome in, honey. Welcome in. Welcome to the Watchers. We appreciate you. We really do. I just can't say enough. Oh my gosh, girl. Oh, Lord. I don't like to hear that. Stay safe, babe. Stay safe. Keep us posted. Let us know how you're doing. We are thrilled to have you. Welcome. Welcome in, babe. So let me show you guys my new deck. I've got a new deck, and it's the Phoenix. It's the Oracle of the Phoenix. Let me do a little card reading here. Michelle and Shauna. Michelle and Shauna have either Cash Apped, sent a little jingle here. And so I appreciate you guys and showing my appreciation. I'm definitely going to read you a card, whatever pulls out. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my God. I was like, what? Every card has the bird on it too. Has the beautiful phoenix. And if nobody knows what the mythological context of the phoenix is, please let me know. Please let me know. It's a beautiful bird. It represents major transformation, mutation, rising from the death of the ashes. I just absolutely love it. So, Michelle, this one is for you, my darling. This one is for you. There it is. It's jumping out. It's insight. You have the insight. Look at her holding the phoenix. Insight. Isn't that beautiful? Shauna was here. Yeah, I think she's here. Yes, it is rebirthing. Say rebirth. Major transformation. She rises from the death, the ashes. It's a spiritual awakening. When people have a spiritual awakening, it is a major connection to this kundalini, this phoenix that rises, and it rises through your spine. It's the energy, this energy. So insight, let me read it from the author and tell you what the author is thinking when she or he creates this beautiful. You feel a rebirth coming, Anna? All right, Michelle. So we've got insight. It says there's a liberating power in recognizing why you're here on this earth. You will feel great relief. Enjoy the moment. You understand why you have been incarnated now. This small phoenix reduces to ashes the inner veils that blind you to your destiny. It destroys everything that prevents you from seeing the purpose of this carnation clearly. Recognize that the reasons you are here are simpler than you might think. Firstly, you are here to create balance between yourself and other incarnated souls in order to restore peace. Secondly, you are here to do your duty as a light-filled, loving person to help others along their soul paths and to embody divine love. Thirdly, you are here to heal the hurt from past lives and therefore to discover new strengths and abilities and to live in the energy that comes from other incarnations. Lastly, you have been put here on earth to laugh, to see, to feel, to taste, to smell, to hear, and love unconditionally. You are not here to find enlightenment, as your soul is already enlightened. Embrace this life with all it has to offer. Take a deep dive into it and enjoy it. Over the next 5 weeks, devote yourself to the five senses of taste, hearing, smell, touch, and sight, focusing on a different sense each week. You might decide to cook a delicious meal for 1 week, for example, the kind that literally melts in your mouth, or to visit a restaurant each day for a culinary treat. Get creative and think of ways you can celebrate the other senses. You could focus on hearing by listening to beautiful music, the sounds of nature, concentrate on your sense of touch by handling objects while wearing a blindfold, or taking a Ayurvedic treatment. Recognize that you are also here on earth for these intense experiences. If you are able to experience your senses intensely throughout the 5 weeks, you may find yourself entering the world as if you are reborn. Whoa. I love this deck. I think it's just so cool. This deck is so cool. So is Shauna even in here? Shauna, are you in here? Let's see if she's listening, if she's in here. If not, who else would like to have a card? So let me know. Let me know. You know the deal tonight with the card. If you have it, give it. If you don't, it's okay. If you have it, you can donate here. You can donate to my Cash App. It's time, girl. There is a major shift. A major shift that has got to be taking place very, very soon. Very, very soon. Okay, Barb, I got you, babe. I got you. No, Shauna doesn't. She only spoke in the very beginning, the very first of the live. She shouldn't have you blocked. Oh. Okay, Barb, looks like I've got two. We've talked about it. Yes. Yes. We have. We have. All right, Barb, we've got Be Who You Are, and we've got Overcome Weakness. Be who you are and overcome weakness. And if anybody out there, if you guys want to, hold on just a second. If anybody out there wants to, before I read these to Barb, if there's anybody, one of the mods, if you can like maybe keep up a list. I don't know. I don't know if you want to do that, Jeff. I don't know how long anybody else is going to be in here. I know Witchy Mama is here. She may could do it. Jill is in here. She may could. I don't know if Seth and Shauna are still in here. Smack Talker is still in here. But y'all let me know if you're able to keep a list, and let's try to get some order. Let me know, guys. Let me know who is able to do that so we can get this live going. And okay, cool. So anybody that wanted a reading, go this is your time to ask for a reading. Like I said, if you can Venmo or Cash App, that's great for a donation. If you can, or if you just want to put it in here as a little, super chat or something like that, that's great. If you can't and you still want a little mini read, let me know. I don't want you to feel like, just because you're poor and with money doesn't mean that you can't get some love. But if you do have it, be gracious, be kind. I'm going to give you guys just a hot minute. Hey, Chick Stick, good to see you. I'm going to give y'all just a second. I'm going to yeah, let's see. I'm going to do a little something, something here. I'm going to give y'all, I don't know, maybe I'll give y'all 30 seconds. 30 seconds. All right, guys, we about to roll this thing. We about to roll it. And Jill is wanting a reading, it looks like. Thank you for helping me learn about myself. Oh, babe. Of course, I'm here for you, babe. I'm here for you, Michelle. I'm here for you, sweetheart. Okay, so Jill is after Barb. Jill is going to be after Barb. Yes, we are starting now. Oh, you can. You're going to start now. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, you're going to be after Barb. All right, so y'all go ahead and get it in while I am reading Barb, please. So Jill is going to be after Barb. Okay. All right. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Okay, so we have Be Who You Are, Barb. So let's just start with that one because that one was the first one that pulled. Be Who You Are. Look at this deck. I mean, what? Fierce. Fierce. I can already see it, Barb. Be who you are. Are you still in here? Are you still in here with us, Barb? I know that she's got tornado warnings right now. So let me know if you're Gucci. If you're good, if you're in the closet, what's going on? What's going on? Be who you are. One thing is certain. If you wish to achieve your greatest dreams and ambitions, you have to be who you really are. This card signifies that the phoenix is quietly whispering its message. Be who you are. It is time for you to rely only on what you feel deep within you rather than the words of others. Follow your emotions, regardless of the sensibilities of others. Your destiny awaits you in this incarnation. Your incarnation belongs to you alone, it bears your name. The time has now come to bid farewell to compromise. Consider your aims and objectives and set yourself new targets if this is necessary. Distance yourself from words such as perhaps or maybe. And do not be easily satisfied. The Phoenix wants to guide you to a greater stage in this life. You will be given the strength and perseverance you need for this once you declare that you are ready to take the path of self awareness. Be who you really are, and you will receive everything you truly wish for. The following exercise might sound easy at first, but it's one of the most difficult. Take a good look at yourself. Put yourself and your behavior under the microscope every day. Have you been annoyed about something in the past few days? Have you been deeply troubled or just unhappy or filled with negative energy in some other way? If so, it's worth taking a close look at the situation that's caused this feeling within you. Take your time, observe yourself in this situation, and ask with the power to force these lower emotions onto you. Perhaps it was your own expectations or those of others. Understand that all these ugly emotions in which you become entangled from time to time do not come from outside of you, they actually come from inside of you. You construct these situations and emotions. Did someone's words or deeds differ from the way in which you thought they should speak or that they should act? Recognize that your anger comes from your own expectations. God, I've had to learn this. Whew, you are blaming another person and making them responsible for the bad things in your life, but that is not right. You alone can allow the bad things to happen and bear sole responsibility for them. So that is the be who you truly are without expectation. When I had that, whatever it was, who I consider the Christ, come to me and he said, "Why are you expecting things you're not willing to give?" I'm like, "How dare you say that to me? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" Say that, but I did learn. I did learn to expect. So we can have boundaries, right? We can have boundaries with other people. I think boundaries are healthy, but expectations of how someone should behave or what should they should do, what they should say, how they should act, all of that, our expectations get us messed up from the flow up. So the other card is overcome weakness. Overcome weakness. Let's see what this card's got to say. And I appreciate you guys letting me read you tonight with this new deck because I think it's phenomenal. I love it. Overcome weakness. Let's see what the author has to say. Because, again, every card in this deck has the Phoenix. And I love it because it's telling us different stories about the different ways that we can rise and transform and obtain this rebirth, right? So the path to mastery begins as soon as you conquer your greatest weakness and start to heal. It's then that weakness is transformed into strength. The white phoenix brings its light and fire and the message that you are ready, that the path of your mastery lies before you. In order to follow this path without straying, it is important that you meditate. Avoid being delayed and diverted by worldly concerns. A true master follows the path of humility rather than glory. Decide to embrace love and not fear. You possess a pure heart and need to understand that it would like to be put into service. You will only be able to achieve mastery if you have a clear idea of your objective and do not allow your ego to lead you astray. Think about your goals and what you really want. The path of mastery is both easy and challenging. You have drawn this card now because you are ready. You will accept and understand the tests and go through life with a smile. From now on, all you need to do is love everything unconditionally and continue on your way with clear intentions. Two things are important in progressing along the path: inspiration and hard work. Always follow your heart. It will lead you through all your challenges in triumph to trust and clarity. Light 10 candles or tea lights. Arrange them in a large circle and sit down in the center. Hold the card to your heart, call the phoenix to you, and ask it to burn away all the distracting thoughts in your head in order for you to find clarity. Visualize. I like this little exercise here. You put these little candles, you sit in it, and you think about this white bird. If you got the card, you could hold it to your heart, but you don't. The white phoenix, and let it fly through your mind. Imagine its fairy tail trailing behind as it glides through the intric- intricacies. I know this word, but I'm not saying it right. Of your thoughts. Now let it kindle a wall of fire between the two halves of your brain and focus solely on this several minutes. Sense how the fire is pushing the two halves slightly apart and feel the deep relaxation that is induced in your whole being. The fire then goes out. I'm getting just super, super, super hot. My goodness gracious. Now visualize a lotus flower gradually opening in each of your seven chakras. Imagine the flowers unfurling and the movements they each go through as they do. This movement will flow into all your chakras. Each one will open and extend with the flower. Open chakras are easier to cleanse, and the vibration and magical power of the lotus will release blockages, shedding new light on your weaknesses and giving you the power to transform them. Take your time and enjoy this exercise. From time to time, over the next few days, focus your intention on the lotus. Visualize them blooming. Perform this exercise over 7 days. Only then, drawing a new card from this deck. I love that. My goodness. But, you know, some things, when I'm reading cards, I can intuitively feel with the card. This author obviously, is intuiting her meaning or his meaning to the card. For me, I struggle with blockages, almost as if we've got something blocked. And it's like, okay, so it's kind of vague. It's like, okay, so what is blocked? What do I need to block? What do I need to unblock? And it becomes, mentally confusing. So for me, I'm not taking this card as a blockage. I'm taking it as what it said in the very beginning, as if, or, right at the end of it, is that when you think about other people loving you and the way that they are treating you, we all want, like when that guy, came to me and said, "Why are you expecting something you're not willing to receive?" Unconditional love is something that is very hard to do. And so if you can love other people unconditionally, then that is where you feel like you can love yourself unconditionally. So if you're able to love yourself unconditionally, if you're able to love other people, it sets the stage for such a more peaceful existence. But it's hard to keep focus of that. And that's what this card is calling on you to do, is just to keep focus of the unconditional love. And I think it's a beautiful thing. It's something that we just don't keep in our minds, that we need to do this. We need to love other people unconditionally. And it's like, but I don't like them people. But you gotta love them unconditionally, though, Oh, well. I hope you're doing good through these storms, Barb, and thank you for the donation. I got that. Thank you, babe. Thank you so much. Okay, so who else would like a reading tonight? Who else is in line? I know that we've got Jill. Let me see. Let me see. Can figure this out here. No, we've got Jill. We got Shauna. I mean, if she ever comes back in here. Oh, there she is. I've still got to read you, Shauna. You sent me a donation. It's for a reading, right? Yes, thank you, Barb. Thank you so much, babe. And I got Jill. Got Jill now. Marion is next. Okay. Okay, so I've got Jill and Marion. Marion, you still in here, babe? Are you still in here, Jill? Shauna sent me a Cash App before. Get Shauna on there, because she sent me a Cash App before the live even started. She's like, I'm ready. I want one. Okay, so Jill is still in here. Okay, so let's see if Marion. I'm going to go ahead and read you, Jill. And then we'll see if Marion comes in. She is. Okay, I am. Okay, Marion. I got you, I got you, girl. So Witchy Mama is saying Marion is next, and then, or Marianne, and then Jill. I was thinking Jill was after Barb, but it is Marianne. Okay, Marianne, I got you, honey. Shauna's going to be on in 5. Okay. She's probably getting her boys down. It's about that time. Kiddos be going to sleep. Mama's going to divine while they're dreaming in Sleepy Town. Okay. Marianne, here we go. Or longer. Marianne, life is a gift, sweetheart. Life is a gift. Life is a gift. Come on, Shauna. Life is a gift. That's a good thing, Marianne. I like to see that. Be sure and think about this. If you don't have a picture of that little girl, of you as a little girl, and you can't see her, and maybe think about that. Maybe think about putting a picture of you as a little girl up where you can see her all the time and you can love on her. You can love on her. Give her, whisper sweet nothings to her. Think about it. Think about it. Not telling you what to do. You don't have any picture of you when you were a little girl? You don't have a picture of you? Let's see what the author has to say about this card. Finish your list. How does anyone think? Anything deck. How does anyone think anything deck? Oh, none. Oh, babe. Okay, so Marianne, let's read this card, baby. Let's read this card. Life is a gift. Your life is a great gift that you once received from your soul. This life is filled with many other gifts. If you have not yet experienced this, follow the path of gratitude. Think about the things which you are grateful for. It's time to change the way you look at life and to be grateful. The Phoenix teaches that there is only one promise you can be sure of when you are incarnated on this earth, that you will one day also be leaving it. Along with your incarnation, however, you have also received a gift of unimaginable potential, countless possibilities, infinite love. You have drawn this card because you have not yet recognized this gift in its true magnitude. You may understand that there are many ways of being happy and fulfilled. Pause for a moment and understand clearly you are the creator of your life. Create a pleasant atmosphere with beautiful meditation music. Settle down in a circle of lit candles or tea lights. Hold the card to your chest. Feel the energy from this card streaming from and into your heart. Take 3 or 4 deep breaths, making sure you always exhale for slightly longer than you inhale. Empty your lungs completely, exhaling all the air out of your body. Visualize this phoenix. Imagine it flying into your heart. It is the phoenix of love and life. Enjoy its wonderful vibration for several minutes. Imagine yourself gently breathing in and breathing out, breathing in the white light throughout your body, and think about things which you are grateful for. Perhaps it's your parents or your job, your kids, your grandkids, any family, friends, pets, and the magical sunrises that this world offers. Think about the things that you are grateful for. With this gratitude in your heart, the gift of life will reveal itself to you in its entirety. When you feel the time is right, stand up and slowly turn around within these circled lit candles and say, I now leave my limited, closed being and open myself up to the great gift of life. With these words, dance out of the circle, the candles around the room, repeating this sentence several times and blow out the candles and enjoy the expansion within you. I love how it gives exercises too. It teaches this this book, this deck teaches it teaches the white light and the meditation and all the things that do bring us closer to source when we are focusing on our breath and we are focusing on our subconscious and that unconscious, because that unconscious state is wanting to be made known. It wants to be made known. It's like I was watching a few near death experiences last night, and I love how they all basically, I mean, I've studied them for years, and they all basically say the same thing, is that, when we're looking at it through a scientific lens, the mediumship, the psychicness, we all have that. It's just that subconscious, that unconscious that wants to be made known. Can we talk and communicate to that subconscious? In astrology, I think of it as the 12th house. It's the dream state, it's the unconscious state, but it's also where our fears are. So if you have a major planet, a luminary, it can create fear. It can create fear of that unconscious as well. So be mindful of that, be mindful. What's up, Army Vet? He's chilling and watching, getting ready. What are you getting ready for? What you getting ready for? What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, just close your eyes. So, Marianne, I hope you liked that, babe. Hope you liked it. Yeah, close your eyes and imagine her. I love to hear that you are working on your inner child, though. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Jill. Jill, you are next, my love. Jilly B. And then Shauna, when you are ready, honey, you can come up on panel and I'll read you if you want. You can show me your decks and I'll show you mine. Hope you resonated with that, Marianne, because I sure did for you. I was feeling it. Marianne, while you heal your inner child, if she's cold, give a sweater. Wants to play, then bring her to the park. If she's hungry, feed her. Have a picnic. Wants a story time, tell her. Give her what you wanted. Yes, Witchy Mama, I love that. Oh my God. Absolutely love that, babe. If anybody wants to come up on panel, I have just put the StreamYard link down. You're more than welcome to come up here when I read you, when Shauna reads you, or if anybody else wants a reading, you can come up here. Cards are flying out, guys. It's hot. It's hot tonight. We are hot. We are hot on the Psychic Express, guys. Happy new moon in Gemini tomorrow to you too, my love. Divine and manifest. Love, love, love. Yes. Yeah, if you guys want to come up, Jill, if you want to click the link, you want to hear or you just want to hang out in the chat, that's fine. Anybody that wants to come up, you're more than welcome. It's an open panel now. It's an open panel, guys. So here goes the reading for you, Shauna. Oh shoot, no, hold on. No, it's Jill. Did I already read you, Jill? What am I think I just read Marianne. I think it's Jill. It's Jill right now. Brain fog. Jill, then Shauna, thank you, Witchy Mama. And Jill's like, no, I don't think so, sis. Don't think so, but good try. Thank you, Shauna, for the $10 donation, for all that you do, for the other donation. Just stop it. I'm definitely manifesting. Thank you, Michelle. I love to hear it, honey. I love my peeps. I love my peeps on here. Absolutely. Okay. All right, Jill. Woo! Look at this card she got, Shauna. The key to mastery. And before I read it, I'm going to let Miss Shauna up here. And we're gonna hang out for just a second. Because
Wow. That was wild. You pulled that card as I come up, but it's for someone else.
So, Jill, you don't know just yet, but this is the master card of the deck. The mastery, the key to mastery is actually the master card of the deck. How are you, Shauna? Talk to us. Tell us how you're doing.
I'm doing good, honey. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm doing good. How are you?
Just living the dream. I'm gonna go get me a water real quick. Tell us how you're doing.
Okay.
Oh, she dropped. Well, dang. Where'd she go? She said bye. Oh my gosh. Shauna was like, bye. She's high and bye. Okay, Jill. All right, here we go, babe. The key to mastery. This this card. See, when I don't know if you can see it in here, but it says the master card. What happened to you, Shauna? I'm just kidding. The key to mastery. My hair is driving me crazy. Like, my God. The key to mastery is the master card of the deck. So it is it's the key. It's the key of all keys, guys. So we've got, let me see, where is it at? It doesn't go in alphabetical order or anything, so you got to look at the contents. Okay, it says you will achieve mastery when you have demonstrated steadfast trust in all that is on your path to this goal. You will have understand that reincarnation is connected and act accordingly. This card signifies that you hold the key to mastery in your hands. Four priestesses from an age long ago await you. They are guardians that serve and pass on knowledge of the elements. The priestess is fire, priestess of water, of earth, and air. Once upon a time, in a golden age here on earth, there were four small pyramids in which the elements were worshipped. These structures were arranged in the shape of an exact square, and their footprints were also exact squares. In the center between the four sacred structures, there stood a water basin, also in the shape, whoa, of a square. This was filled with holy water, the holy water of transformation. It was here that priestesses and priests would learn which kind of magic lay hidden in each of the elements. You have drawn this card because you are now ready to take a great step toward mastery. You must internalize two things: trust in everything that is, and the idea of reincarnation. Without trust in your soul, which has sent you here and is guiding you, you cannot follow the path of mastery with all your heart. Your inner doubts will always take over and make it difficult. You will lose any clarity you once may have had. Your next life, wherever and whenever that may be, is actually created in this life. Are you aware of these consequences in which your choices, which I don't believe that. I don't. I'm not feeling that. Y'all know how I feel about, and you guys may feel a different way. You may feel a different way, and that's okay. We can agree to disagree. I can agree to disagree with this writer. I am not going to come into this life and have a soul experience in this school of duality and not pass. I'm not going to have all this stuff, all this baggage that I have to come back to redo or to I'm not comfortable with that. And you may think so, Jill. You may believe in karma, but I'm uncomfortable with it. Just letting you know. Without trust in your soul, which has sent you here and is guiding you, you cannot follow the path of mastery with your heart. Your inner doubts will always take over and make life difficult. Your next life, wherever and whenever, is created with the karma is energy that flows throughout your destiny and shapes your next incarnation, not as punishment, but in order for you to learn. I can get down with that. I can get down with that. Everything has a consequence. Not everything that you have ever thought or done or said, including your light filled impulses, and conversely, the things you do that lower your vibrations, create something to balance out things that do not emanate from light and love, and always practice forgiveness. Okay, so you don't either. I don't either. I can get behind the other. You know what I'm saying? Shauna's back up on stage. What's up, honey? You just click the link, Marianne.
Good
Just click the
Lord.
link, baby. Just click it right here. Marianne's asking how she can get up on panel. Shauna, where'd you go? Stop it. You're just hard to get, Shauna. Shauna's playing hard to get.
It's my Wi-Fi, I think.
I get you, and then I lose you, and then I get you. Are you having bad storms there?
Not right now, but we have been. So I'm like typing this in, then I'm using QQQQ. I'm
Oh,
here.
okay. Okay, let me so this exercise for you, let me finish this exercise for Miss Jilly. Don't drop down, Shauna. This card has a very special high energy. Hold it over your heart, which you can't, but imagine the card, the sisters, absorbing light into your skin and your breath. Now plan a meditation journey. Choose a day of high vibration, perhaps a feast day or a goddess, another powerful date, such as Samhain, a solstice, the night of a full moon or a new moon. Prepare well. Make sure you get enough sleep. Avoid drinking alcohol. Cleanse your body, clean the room, use incense or any type of aroma spray. Dress in your fresh clothes. Create a pleasant atmosphere with music and candles. Repeat the names of the priestess. Lie down, make yourself comfortable. I can't even pronounce these priestesses' names. So I don't think we can meditate with these priestesses. It looks like Nimni. It looks like Esta, Kanika. I mean, it's just silly, I'm sure. Picture yourself among the priestesses and see how their hands draw light filled symbols in the air. Perhaps you can hear them singing softly in an ancient language. Sense the words flowing into you, causing your whole being to vibrate. From this moment on, do not consciously think, but just let go. Watch what happens on your trance journey. The priestesses may also guide you to the basin of water. Allow it to happen when you feel the journey coming to an end. Thank the priestesses and return to here and now. That is your reading, Miss Jill. Hey, Marianne, good to see you.
How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you doing?
Better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good to see you, babe.
Yep. I.
You can
I.
you can turn so if you wanted to turn your face off, you can just click the little video icon down there.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta find it. Okay.
You'll just
Got
see
it.
so you see the microphone and there's like a looks
Yeah.
like a video cam or a camera, video camera, and you can turn it on and off if you want to. Yeah, Jill. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, girl.
I'm trying, but I can't hit it.
You did hit it and then it came back on.
Yeah.
But you can show
I
your
see
face,
that,
it
but
doesn't matter.
I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, it don't matter. Don't matter to me. But
Yep.
yeah, so
But
how did you like your reading?
I've been really. Ah, well, I mean, I've been embracing that inner child.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was
Good.
actually not fishing before I came in here, and that's kind of what I was along the lines thinking of as I looked at the river. So,
Yeah. Shauna, are you here?
yep, I just
Okay,
want to say
Shauna.
that I'm very appreciative of you, and
Oh, you're welcome, honey.
Yeah, I'm
thank
here.
you. All right, well, I'm going to get off here and listen.
Okay, Marianne, have a good night. Thank you
Bye-bye.
for coming up, sweetheart.
Yep, bye.
Aw, I love that.
Oh, can you see okay? Can you see me? Can you
Yes,
see
ma'am, I can. I sure can. We can see really good.
like
Yes,
like the
thank
table?
you.
Okay, but not me. Okay, good.
I mean, your camera's shaking.
It's because I'm moving it.
Okay, so what you got? What you got for us tonight?
Well, I was thinking like this is beautiful. Can you see okay?
Yes, Peace Oracle.
Yes, yeah. And then of course the pocket Sacred Rebels deck. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I would like a card. You wanna
Yeah.
trade readings? And then anybody that wants a so Shauna is showing us her decks. I like the let's see
These
what
are
is
what I
that one?
brought out.
Okay.
So Psychic Tarot Oracle. I wanted to kind of help out the men just in case. But honestly, all of these and the energy.
Energy Oracle.
And then
Okay.
Moonology. Just
Moonology for the new moon. Yes,
yes.
sis. Yes,
And no matter
we got to
what,
have that.
yes, no matter what card is pulled, it's meant for you, regardless of what the sign and moon phase it is. And I know you've
Right.
explained. Oh, and the wisdom oracle.
The wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yes.
Good deal.
So you've got a few to pick, and all whatever energy or whatever one resonates
Yeah,
with
and I still have
anyone.
a card for I mean, I still got to read for you too with the Phoenix. Um so we got Jill in the chat. We got Army Vet. He hasn't gotten a reading yet. Witchy Mama's asking him. We have Mary Ann in the chat. We have Barb. Hopefully, how are you doing, Barb? Keep us posted on the storms that they were under a tornado warning there. Michelle is in the house. Of course, Witchy Mama, you know, she's moderating, so she could definitely use some good juju.
Oh, yes, witchy for days. Adore her.
And then
Let's
anybody else, even if you're in the bushes, if you want a card, if you want a little something, something. I don't know where Seth went, but maybe he would like a card or read us a card.
Um, okay. Did you want me to do you first?
Yes, ma'am. You got the
Okay.
deck.
You want me to do a different deck than
No,
from
that
earlier?
one, that one, that one, that one.
Okay. They're still a little sticky, but I was messing with them.
I love it. Tell us again what it's called.
It is the pocket size with the messages on the back.
I
Sacred
like it.
Rebels. Yeah. Makes it a little bit easier.
Sacred Rebels. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. So it doesn't have like the full, like how the guidebook would in the full size, but
Oh, I
just,
like this better because, you know, the
yeah.
sometimes the readings can be just too in depth and we just get lost. The message gets lost, you know.
Yeah, and
I
that's what I
like
really
that.
like about the wisdom of the oracle because depending on what the situation is, like if someone had a specific question, it really is good for specific, like 4 different types of questions. So,
Yeah.
just, okay, let me just put my energy there. Okay, this is for Jen. Whoa, that one. Okay. Okay.
It's jumping.
Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Beyond the mind, the heart beats.
Beautiful.
And it says, Your heart belongs to the great love that inspires, energizes, and moves us to create. Your love for life, the need to express yourself, and the quest for that, which is truly fulfilling. These are the sacred urges that rebel against fear and allow you to thrive. These passions flow through your blood and can be felt in the beating of your heart. There is a way to resolution and manifestation. Put your mind at ease, drop into your heart, and allow yourself to be led one step, one heartbeat at a time. You are already treading a most blessed path. Girl,
Love it.
girl.
Love it. And it's perfect for right now because, the full moon,
Yeah.
I mean, the new moon is at a 24 degrees, so it's gonna quickly go into Cancer. Right after this
Mhm.
new moon takes place, it's going to go into Cancer, so that's a beautiful card for me
Mhm.
right now. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, you're welcome.
I think
Yeah,
Michelle was like,
Michelle.
"Wow," when you opened up the deck, so Witchy Mama too, so if you guys, maybe you might wanna think about, Michelle or Witchy Mama, anybody that you're feeling drawn to right now.
Yeah, yeah. And if you want to go take a break, I can't see the chat, but I can do unless Jill
Yeah, I'm
wants
reading
a
the chat to you.
specific deck for Jill, or is it me pick?
Yeah, I think that you should just pick. I think
Okay.
whatever you're called to right now, I think that, we're everybody in the chat, Cindy says she's good right now.
The
Um,
Sacred Rebels feels really strong right now.
yeah, I think maybe Michelle and Witchy Mama might like one of them.
I'm feeling with your mama right now. And then you said Michelle.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to do Witchy Mama? Is that okay, Witchy Mama? Shauna would like, she definitely would want y'all's permission.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to
I
because
know
I
how I
didn't know
know how you
because it's an
are.
oracle card. Just make sure that everyone wants one, of course.
I'm like, I will
Yeah,
read you right now.
I know.
Shauna's like, I need permission. Yes. Okay. So yes, Michelle said, sure,
Okay.
sure. So
But
Michelle is
which is
all about it.
good. I think I know which. Well, still. Let me just do something really quick. I'm doing this over here. Did you have to go right now?
Do what now?
Hold on. I don't know if you. Oh, you can. Okay, yeah. Witchy wants a card. Does Witchy want a card? As she said so.
Michelle said, sure. Michelle said, yes. And Witchy
So,
Mama said, of course.
okay. Checking the pendulum to see. No, it's still divination. Good Lord. Okay. I'm going to put my energy with Witchy, okay, really quick, and then I'll go to Michelle. You close. Okay, I think I do. Oh, that's done. Whew. Witchy, how you feeling right now, girl? I can feel you. Not tapping, but I can feel you, babe. Whatever comes to me in form. Right here. Oh, that actually came out. Okay, two came out. I'm reading them both.
All right, Witchy Mama, she's got two for you.
What you want wants you. What you want wants you, Witchy. The deepest desires of your heart are the sacred purpose of your soul. Swathed in pleasure, such wishes are not the make, do, and good enough compromises. but the unadulterated essence of your sincerest, perhaps secret yearnings. Give yourself permission to receive, and circumstances will conspire generously to evoke the manifestation. Whether you see it coming or not, such fulfillment is already on its way to you. Expect the unexpected, and with an optimistic attitude, let the universe unfold as it will. Dare to act as if you already have that sublime blessing in your life. Be hopeful and be inspired. That resonates, at least I think
I
so.
love it. What you want wants you, and what you seek seeks you.
Yes. Second one is new birth, guarded, vigilant. How do you say that?
Let me
Vigilant,
see.
vigilantly.
Vigilantly.
Yes. New
New
birth,
birth.
guard. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that a pretty
Protection.
card?
It looks like protection.
Birthing something new in yourself in your life takes courage. Vulnerability is a natural and temporary quality of such newness. And so only those proven to be trustworthy should be allowed to witness it. Some may love you, but be frightened at what you are creating. Compassionately, but firmly denounce any intrusion of doubt, fear, or sabotage. Stay true to yourself and creative process. Be wise as to whom you invite into your inner sanctum and when. Soon enough, you will have attained sufficient strength to face the world with resilience and joy. For now, the universe sends felicitations. Ooh, I like that word. On your courageous burgeoning. Wow, I love like the words, the lyrics, the literacy. Even if I can't pronounce all of them.
That's
That
beautiful.
yes, yeah. Woo, girl. Witchy mama.
She said, "Woo,"
Woo, yes.
and that she sent you some friendship love.
Oh, I
She said,
love
"Whoa
you.
again."
Yep. Back at you, girl.
Yeah, it's a beautiful. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Love it. Ooh, now and this is Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle. Anna says, "I would like a card I can't figure out, but don't have Venmo or Cash App. Let me see if I can figure out how to donate. Not good with all the moving parts." I totally understand
Ooh.
that, Anna.
Oh
It's
my
okay, honey. You can do a super chat, or you don't. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. People are donating if they can. This is just quick reads for people tonight. You know, if anybody wanted astrology read, it's the same thing. We are giving on this new moon in Gemini. It's about sharing and caring. If you've got it to share, if you don't, it's okay. Here's Michelle's card.
She feels she knows.
She does feel like she knows.
Mm-hmm.
She's very insightful.
The divine plan for your life allows for much freedom of choice, yet there are predestined elements that need to unfold too. Certain aspects of your life may seem beyond your control. There may be a tension between the ways you have outgrown and new ways of being, not yet fully manifested. Sometimes short term challenges are necessary to generate long term benefits. The situation you are in now is part of a bigger and blessed picture for your life. The obstacles you are facing will be overcome. You are you are being kept on track to ensure your ultimate success and most precious self-realization. I love that. That's for you.
Beautiful.
That's for you, Michelle.
I love
Sacred
that
Revelation.
deck.
I know. And I love the pocket oracle. It's
I
easier
like it.
to shuffle, and there's a lot of there's energy in all these cards, but it's a lot of energy.
Anna figured it out. Anna figured it out. She has donated for a card.
And again, that's the deck. I'm sure
I love that. Yes.
Jules had it, or Kana, yeah, had it. She had the full size.
Oh, I like it. I
Yeah,
like it a lot.
I
Anna,
love
let
it.
us know which deck. If you want Shauna to read one of her decks, the Moonology or the Sacred Rebel that she's been reading. She's also got the Wisdom of the Oracle and she's got the Energy deck. I'm reading the Oracle of the Phoenix tonight.
Yeah, I'm feeling
The
really
Phoenix
unless
Rising. I'm
oh, it's
reading the Phoenix
wild.
Rising tonight. Yeah, I love it.
I think I'm
How
gonna
do you do
and
larger amounts? If you wanted to do larger amounts, you have to when you do the, when you do the super chat, you just gotta scroll your little you gotta scroll it over to the amount. Just be careful what amount you push. Be careful. Sacred Rebel. Sounds great, she said.
yeah.
Yeah, Michelle's like, "And I thought Shauna had me blocked."
What would Michelle never? Oh,
Michelle's like, "Because she didn't see you in chat," and I said, "Well, she did it. She was, because I said hi to you and everything, and then
oh God, no.
she
There's
was like,
not
"Well, I
one.
don't see her," and "Did she
There's
have me
not
blocked?" And I
one.
was like, "I don't think
Oh, oh,
so."
oh my gosh, no. There's not one person like that. I no, 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 no. I promise. All right. And this is for
Anna.
Anna. Anna. Okay, Anna. You can feel it right here, right there. Follow your own rhythm, Anna. Follow your own rhythm. Deep within, you are moved by a powerful and sacred rhythm. You must trust in your own sense of timing. Your fruition cannot be rushed or forced, nor can you be held back when it's time to burst forth. Apply yourself wholeheartedly, but do not push for something to happen before it's time. Cultivate certainty that you cannot miss what you are destined for. Do all that you can and then surrender again and again. There will be an unmissable, bone deep, recognizable moment when your time has come. You will bloom beautifully, such a grace intended for you. Oh, now that card, oh my. That's for you, Anna.
Follow
Follow
your
your
own
own
rhythm. Oh my
rhythm.
god, I love it.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Wow.
Hey, Laura. She says, "Hello, ladies. Hope you are all well. We are doing well on this eve of the new moon in Gemini. New moon in Gemini, guys. The moon will be new and conjunct the sun at a 24-degree, and right now it's at a 23-degree in Gemini. 23-degree in Gemini.
Is it
And
2403 or am I wrong? Is it 2403? Right?
yeah,
Tomorrow? Okay. 10:53 Eastern. So many threes. Hold on. 2403, 10:53. Okay, I'll stop with the numbers. Good lord.
and as
Anybody?
the moon, so it's a trip because
Hmm.
Seth has got the solar return. I don't know if he's still in chat or not, but he's got that solar return that's coming up. The sun and the moon are going to conjunct at that 24, and his sun is a 29. She said, "Amen. Thank you so much."
See if I
You're
can get
welcome,
this.
Anna.
Hmm. Was there anyone that was next or no? I'm getting a yes.
I don't think anybody else is has asked for one. Oh, Shauna says, "I will take one, Shauna. You pick."
Who did?
Jilly.
Jelly. Yeah. You see that? There was no and then yes. That's interesting. Okay. Jelly. Jelly girl. Hmm. Jelly. Right there. No. I don't know how that goes again. Hold on. Julie, this is a strong one, honey. That's okay. I mean it in a positive way. I just want to get it right for you, honey. The world wants you to be written. The world wants you to be written. Wow. I felt that one. Expressions of your higher purpose is natural. Honoring your process will lead you to what you seek. Your purpose is intimately interwoven into the fabric of your authentic self. Be who you are, and you shall become the fulfillment you desire. What you are dreaming of and seeking to live is deeply aligned for you. That is why you want to do it. You're coming home to yourself in a beautiful way. This homecoming is allowing you to love yourself, your path, your process, and your potential. You are already blooming. Let it continue. Trust in what needs to be. The whole homecoming words was really strong on that. Hope that it resonates
Wow.
with you.
God, that is beautiful. I'm having
Yeah.
to put my sweater on.
The word wants to be written. The word
Yeah,
wants
the
to be
word
written.
wants to be written.
Ooh.
I love that. You want to look at the astrology?
I'm ready, Scatty. Look at
Ready?
that.
If
Yep.
anybody else wants a card or an astrology reading, let us know. Let us know.
I
And
wouldn't
if
mind
anybody
seeing
wants to
what
come up
mine.
on panel and you want to talk about reading or you want to show us your beautiful deck or anything like that, I mean, this is an open panel tonight. Feel free. But I didn't know if maybe you wanted to look at the transits with me, Shauna.
Yeah. Yep. Let me get on the different and I will. You're gonna have to just show
Okay.
it.
Okay, let me remove this and I'm going to
Love this so much.
bring up my entire screen for you. That way we can look at the transits together. Jill says, thank you, Shauna.
You're so welcome, Jill. Jenny.
So I
Everyone.
do have some dates. I do have some dates that I'm gonna record real quick with Nancy and the Nancy Guthrie case. I was deep diving hers last night, just looking at the different dates. I've got June 16th, June 23rd. I had June 12th and June 10th. I had June 10th because I've been doing, been out of the loop for a hot minute. So I had June 10th, the 12th, the 16th, the 23rd. And then I went into July. November and December are also looking like November 17th, the 23rd, the 26th, and
Yes.
the 9th. But then I started getting confused with Sebastian. So
I'm scared to say that.
yeah,
Yep.
I started getting my,
There's some
getting
hot times.
a little diverted there with his case. But let's just kind of go through this. So we're rising in Capricorn. We are descending with Cancer and home and children right now at 9:30 Nashville time. And the clock is just ticking, guys. This is the
Mhm.
transits. When we
Mm.
say what's in transit right now, well, the United States, they're 556 with China, with Elon. That is the midheaven in
This is what the
Scorpio.
sky looks like right now,
It's
guys.
right now. It's right now. And this is also the United States. There's a magnetism.
Mm.
And this is about money and oil. This is about the stocks. It's also about borrowing money. Where are we getting the money? Where's the money? Because it's being printed.
Mm.
And that's, that's a big part of the fears right now is the economy. Definitely a part of the fears right now. Let's see.
Almost don't want to say but I'm just going to say Arabian Nights. Does that resonate at all with the new moon?
Arabian Nights, maybe so. The moon right now is at an 8 degree. The sun is at a 23 degree. They're going to conjunct at a 24. The moon is going to move quick, so it's going to move a lot quicker than the sun, the new moon in Gemini. We just had a breakup with the 522 that definitely goes to Missouri. There's a Vanguard issue going on.
Say Vanguard
Oh
one time.
shoot. I definitely see that there is a
It's my new moon.
investigation.
I'm just kidding.
There is going to be some investigations with this 1355. It's coming into Tommaso Cioni, the son-in-law of Nancy Guthrie that is missing. And then Saturn is going to come and bring him limits and obstacles with a lot of warring. It's a lot of warring, and it's going to, it's coming on the eve of a great shakeup with Derek Colella with the missing Guthrie case, which is said to not be connected to her case, although he did contact Annie and Tommaso through communications, and I was asking, where's the Bitcoin? So we're going to be seeing that. There's no doubt that we're seeing that because I can see him, I can see Tommaso, and Mexico. Mexico has a huge weight over it right now. That is where Hades is at a 1450. That is connecting to Mexico. Yesterday, that was when Dershowitz, y'all know I've been talking about Alan Dershowitz with the Nancy Guthrie case, and there was a lot of devouring energy with him yesterday on the 12th. Don't know why. Mercury has just come to that 1720. So, and now it's at a 1729. But guys, oh shit, Shauna, hold on. I'll talk about that in just a second.
I knew you.
This Mercury, guys, this is about the media and the communications. And we know that it is squaring up right here with this Aries energy with Tommaso and the 1720. Let me tell you who's got it. Well, I would say that Derek probably has it, Kalella, and Annie has the 1720, and Kayla Day, Luke Daly's buddy, Kayla Day. She's also got that 1720.
Wow.
Interesting. Interesting. And you said something about the Arabian Nights. Well, that 1940, that's the Arabia. That is Saudi Arabia right there. And its connection to the state of Tennessee, the 1940. Right there.
Are you on live?
I am.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna see if you got rain.
We did a little bit.
Okay. We did too.
Oh, yeah.
You're on the phone?
Yes, say hi to the chat.
Hey, Chad.
Hi, Jody. Can you hear me?
Shauna is on. She's
Get
on
on
here with us,
panel.
buds. Yeah.
I don't know you, but I love you.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me put him on.
Oh, Jody. Hey, I adore you.
Jody's like,
that?
really?
She's like, really? Thank. You're so handsome. I was gonna say pretty. You're just handsome. You're so good. You know that.
She's about to say, you are so pretty.
I
He isn't
know.
pretty. He is.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say, but I didn't know if it would offend. But yeah,
He's
you
at
need to
work.
come on panel and teach.
I know. I need to. Well, I think my mom's coming up to my house on Wednesday, and if she comes up there on Wednesday, maybe we can do that on Wednesday.
Oh my gosh, I would be like.
Coming up, so Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, we could do it.
Oh,
Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, he said. Yeah, I want him to.
That would be amazing.
Shauna can be on too.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me cry. I don't know what it is. It's just something about you. You're so good. You're just so good. He's like, oh my God, she's a freak. I would love that. We all would. We all would love that.
My mom keeps telling me, she's like, I don't want you to come on panel.
Like,
I
as
keep
long
telling him,
as
come on.
you are comfortable and all that, and you don't have to show your face. I never show mine.
No, he don't care.
Oh, because we've learned so much that, can he hear me, Jen, just in
I
case?
can hear you.
Okay. We've just learned, from Jen. She's told us her story, really, and just you were a huge pivotal part of that. And the mythos is just something I honestly really never thought of. Ridiculously, I didn't until now. And it's like I have to. Now it's like one by one because it's a lot. And I just feel like you could say it in a way that would just resonate. Not that your mama can't, but I just want you on, that's all.
Absolutely. And she's teaching and she understands that for many thousands of years, the human race looked up to the stars and the
Mhm.
planets to guide their entire life for healing, for everything, for travel, for worship, and
Mhm.
for weather. And
Mhm.
they talked about the same story across multiple different cultures, just with different names. And she's taken that, translated it into um, the astrology. That way she can map. So I kind of can bring the mythology perspective, but she takes it even further with the
Mhm.
astrology.
But the history, like she told me once, because I'm a forever student of astrology, but she said if you learn the mythos, you will understand astrology. And that was
Yeah,
profound. That was
with
profound for me.
astrology, but you'll also understand
The
religion. You'll
history,
understand
yeah.
the psyche.
Yeah, the psyche. Yeah.
See
Yeah, because
this.
astrology and these ancient myth stories are definitely talking about the psyche, the medical, I mean,
Mhm.
the human experience at a deep level that we just don't even we haven't really connected to, and we try to make those connections,
I
Jody
like
and
how you
I do try to
said
make
that,
those connections.
like the religion part too, because it's all
Yeah. I
connected.
mean,
Uh,
it's in the Bible. I mean, it just,
How many? Sorry.
we've always used it to guide ourselves with crops, to feed ourselves, to,
Hmm.
to gather, to hunt. We
I
were hunter gatherers. Everything was by the moon.
and I
What was going on with the
promise.
moon?
Right.
Yeah, because our
Right.
body, we push and pull like the moon, like the tides. So
See.
it's all a rhythm.
Yeah.
Wow. See, even that right there, it makes me stop talking. Like I want to
I know,
listen. You know what
I
I
know it.
mean? Does it make you want to listen? Like you stop talking and listen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look who's joining. Look who's joining.
There he is. Jody, like seriously, you're amazing.
This
I
is
don't
the
What's up,
know you
first time
Jody?
that
before
Seth
you.
Rogers has been on panel. So I guess he's like, oh, Jody's on panel? I'm coming on panel.
Hey, Jody.
But
Well, it's
that's
because you never
it's
tell
the
him I said
energy.
hi.
Do tell him you say hi.
Aw, the energy. He has such a bit like a light energy too. I'm gonna stop fangirling Jody. I'm sorry. It's me. Were you at a store?
Jody said, I love it.
I eat it up, don't worry.
Oh, let's
Okay,
make
y'all,
it
I'm about to
happen.
go back somewhere.
Okay, honey, have a good
Um,
night. Be safe. I love you.
Later,
Thank
Jody.
you.
Y'all have fun. And yeah, just have fun.
Have fun. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Shauna. Bye, Seth. Bye, Mom. Bye,
Bye.
panel.
Bye, y'all. I mean,
Bye.
bye, Jody.
Oh, I just, what is that? I just adore him.
He's a
God.
sweetheart.
Just,
When the kids call, it's like I can't not answer.
right. Yep.
What's up, Seth Rogers?
How
What's
are
up?
you?
How are you,
Hello.
buds?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Hi.
Just
Did you
figured I'd
want
come in and say hi to Jody because he knows
Jody's?
somebody doesn't tell him I said hi.
Oh,
Do tell him you say hi. And he says hi back.
He did
Yeah,
this
please
time.
leave your yeah.
There's,
Yeah.
oh,
This is Seth is dropping the link for the FBI, the FBI poster of his missing son, Sebastian Rain Drake Rogers, who is
mm-hmm.
missing out of Tennessee, Hendersonville, Tennessee.
Oh. I was gonna go like on panel and like do this and wear the t-shirt, but it was last minute, so.
He was going to wear a T-shirt with Sebastian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I was gonna go
Shauna,
on camera. Someone told me kind of not
Shauna.
to though, and I kind of ran. He's like, "Yep, daily." Aw.
Yeah. How are you doing, buds?
I'm doing. Like I said, I just figured I'd jump on panels so I can say hi to Jody. Say hi
Yeah,
to
I'm sure.
everybody. You know, won't be up
Yeah.
here long, but you know, you can't yell at me now.
Aw.
Later, everybody.
No, oh, really?
Okay.
You're off the hook now?
Really?
I'm off the hook. I made an appearance just for you, or
Such a
for Jody.
brat.
But Jody's part of you, so you know it counts.
Oh, sad.
Jody's energy brought him on.
I've been giving him hell. I'm like, you go up on everybody's panel. You never come up on mine. He's like,
I
I'm
think this is the
live at your house
first.
when you're on panel, Jennifer.
Right.
I
Yeah.
said, it's
I think
not the
this is the
same.
first time. This is the first time. Aw. I don't
Aw,
want to like
sad.
talk
My
on it, but
buds.
aw.
Yeah, become a walking billboard and definitely become a walking billboard. Thank you, Seth Rogers. Aw. You can buy,
Gotta find him.
yeah,
Gotta
you can
find him.
buy.
Bring him home.
D Green is laughing at you.
Seth is funny no matter what like state, frame, mind,
All I
nothing.
heard was
He's
Shauna likes
always
to laugh at me.
I would no. You're just fun. You're hilarious.
Oh my goodness gracious.
First, I thought he
Yeah,
was
I'm glad
laughing
I'm
because
glad old boy was found. I'm wondering about the story surrounding him and everything. What about so the new news in Hendersonville is that a police officer says being sweet. No, girl, he is not. Absolutely not. He's just being a brat saying, "Okay, you can't say shit to me now. I'm on your panel. Bye."
I was here. I came. I conquered. I left.
Yes, Seth is cool. Seth is cool.
You're going to talk
But
about that
yeah,
article I sent you earlier, Jen?
do what? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So that is, we've got a police officer of the Sumner County Police Department. You want to tell him?
no, go ahead. I sent it to you
Well,
for a reason.
yeah, this police officer is not wanted. He's been put on leave. He's been put on leave for conduct that has to do with minors. Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
what county is it again?
Sumner County, where Sebastian went missing.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet and
Mhm.
listen.
Oh shoot, where'd you send it to me?
On your phone, and it would have been from that number.
Oh, there it is. Okay. The Gallatin Police Department announced Saturday morning that one of its officers has been arrested and charged with child S crimes. According to a press release from GPD, Officer Kasim Barnes was arrested by the Sumner County Sheriff's Office and charged with 6 counts of sexual exploitation of a minor, and 1 count of solicitation of a minor to commit aggravated statutory R. Details of the charges or a court date for Barnes were not immediately available. He has been placed on administrative leave. Administrative leave.
Normally, if you're on administrative leave, you're on unpaid leave.
I
Mm.
mean, I
It
did
means
I
they're
did find his
investigating
address.
it.
I mean, y'all
Keep
already
at
know
it
I
there.
found his address and I put him on the map. So,
Can
you
you
know,
do you did already?
oh yeah.
Like the event, the
Anytime anything
occasion it's
happens
tied
like that
to?
in Sumner County, that's what I do.
Okay.
What do you mean that was your grandson? Oh, what? Smack Talker says that was my grandson. Not surprising, in my opinion. No, it's not. I'm definitely not surprised. Definitely not. Yeah, Cinderella. Yep, Cindy. Oh, you're
Was
talking
it
to Seth?
TBI?
It didn't say anything about TBI. No, that's Sumner
Hmm.
County, the county where
Well, who
Sebastian went
caught,
missing from.
right, but who did the investigation into him?
Oh, I don't know.
I
Suffolk
thought you
County
said he had.
arrested. So
Sumner County, it sounds like. Your kid's called too, Michelle? How sad when we are supposed to trust the law. We got a female cop and her husband, same issue. Yeah. Michelle says, "Hey, Seth, good to see you."
the lag is horrible.
What light?
No, the lag.
Oh,
The
your lag. You're
yeah.
lagging.
Oh, streamline.
What light?
Yeah,
Yes, so
so that is definitely some news. You know, we I don't know if this is any
this is
yeah,
some
I'm not
very
seeing
Gemini new moon that what we're doing right now.
Venus. Okay, so Venus earlier today came into that 00. She's out of 0046 right now. She's coming to the 0047 that connects the United States and Cuba. But she was this morning at a 0024, and that is the outer wheel of Sebastian. Seth said he's lagging real bad. Okay. It's SA literally seems to be a never-ending cesspool of deplorables. Yes, I totally agree. We are supposed to trust the law. It's redonkulous. It's redonkulous, but I guess he thinks he's off the hook now, huh?
At least he came on. It's the
Uh-huh.
first time I've ever seen him come on. Not saying that
I can't say that he hasn't been up on my panel, though. He's right. I can't say that now. But this 2946, it just left the 2945 with the Jupiter of California. Is coming to the 2950. They're going to receive a lot of information. It's not going to settle well with the Californians. And that is also a degree in which Sebastian Rogers does share. And I do believe that Chris Proudfoot has a 1024. Can I look real quick?
Yeah, girl, pull all the charts.
Let me stop
Let's
it for a
do it.
second. I'm going to pull him. Yeah, I'm
Gemini.
going to.
Gemini new moon. This is, I mean, cases, chatting, talking, new information, not just
Yeah,
beginnings. Let's do it.
let's do it. Let's do it.
As
Christopher
long as whatever
Proudfoot.
you're aligned with.
I want to see if I'm correct with that 1024 because I want to look. I think it's some type of enlightenment or the physician. Oh, it's a 1023, so it's coming. Okay. So it's going to come. There's going to be some enlightenment with the physician with balance, and it is coming to this 1024. So the 1024 is in retrograde. See, it's a R, so it's going to come down in degree. It's not going to go up to a 1025. It's going to come down to a 1023. And then it's going to activate this physician of Christopher Proudfoot for 24 hours. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. So it is coming.
What day?
I mean, it just momentarily. Let me
Okay.
see what else is happening. I know that we are going to learn something. It could be something about a vehicle, Katie's vehicle. I know that Mob Crew was live tonight, so it could have something to do with the chatter. Uh, I definitely see that there is a connection with the FBI right now. with home, with family, with children. Wow.
Yeah, makes
The
sense.
FBI, and we do have, like I said, this connection is with leads, is with children, it's with home or a home. So we're going to see things with the FBI, but also with that is the connection that Tommaso has with the FBI. So it's coming. And the other night, what happened was this Chiron. Let me show you something, Shauna. This is pretty awesome. I
Mm-hmm.
was talking to Michelle about it, but I wanted to go live about it, but I didn't. I was
No,
too
we had talked about Chiron a bit. Well, I
well,
asked,
so
but then I
so
didn't know.
Chiron was at the 2941 that Nancy Guthrie has with her Neptune in Virgo that goes
Oh, wow.
straight down to
Wow.
Sonora,
Is that
straight down to
when?
where they were looking, but they really need to look more to the left. If we're looking in that area, we really need to look more to the left. But
Where's
anyways, I was just, I was noticing that when all of that information came out about Nancy, and I was like, well, yeah, I just showed that. I had just been live. I just showed that area with her case with the FBI and said that they would need to go over a little bit to the left. And then that news came out, and I'm like, well, I mean, there it is. There it is. And so the weight is on Mexico right now. Again, Sebastian went missing when there was a lot of things going
Wow.
on with Mexico too. So we're just watching it all. When you said something about the Arabian Nights,
Mm-hmm.
this 1940 with relationships is definitely going to Saudi Arabia. So I'm just reading it, I'm just reading it, and I can see that that is coming to Chris Proudfoot all day tomorrow with contracts, with the physician. There is just this connection that's going to be made with a lot of responsibility with the authority. And it's definitely, we're definitely talking about vehicles. I'm sure that Mob Crew, I didn't get to watch him tonight because I'm live, but I'm sure that he was talking about lights and vehicles because that's usually what he talks about with Sebastian's case. And I could be wrong if I am, y'all let me know what he was talking about tonight. Maybe you watched him. Maybe he's still live. I don't know. I don't
And
know.
because of the this isn't either here nor there, but tell me what you're looking at that's matching that would seem like it would be like a stream or like a channel, like a Neptunian type or Aquarius type that would seem like it would just be a combo online. Because I see that, but again, I'm
Well, because we're
still
going into a Gemini new moon and it's
right.
all about the communications, and Mercury is basically ruling the chart. And so where I'm seeing like a vehicle, I know Katie's chart and her Mars is in Virgo and it's in that
Okay.
upper 12 degree.
Okay.
So let me show you that. Let me show you that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in that upper.
I love this so much when she does this teaching. I love it.
I just remember charts, that's why the kids, Janelle asked me to look at her chart and I was like, no, I'm not, don't want to do that. She's like, why? I said, I don't like to look at y'all's charts. I know mine. Okay. I don't want to know y'all's. And there's some things that I do know about their charts, and that's enough. Jesus, it's enough. But see how the 12,
Right.
this is at 5:53 p.m. So the 12 degree with her Mars, I've got it at a later 12 degree. Now it could even go into a 13 degree. So we've
Mm.
got either a 12 or a 13. And so we see that there is a teaching going on. Selena, the white moon, she teaches about things of the past, and the white moon is teaching us things, and it's with Mars, it's with the action that Katie took.
Okay.
So the action that she took with Sebastian's health, whatever action that she took with him, there's a learning about it. We are learning something. She is learning, and whatever she's learning, she's not happy with. And Chris, what's going to happen is her husband, Chris, is going to come in and he's going to bring some enlightenment with relationships, with
That's
contracts.
that 1426, is that connected to anything? Because that I think would give that cusp. might give you the info as to what it
Oh,
might
honey,
be.
I don't know her chart. This is not her birth time. I don't know Katie's birth time.
Okay. So we're
So,
just looking
yeah,
at the
so don't
energy,
don't
not the
focus.
okay.
Yeah, there's only certain degrees like this 2542 with Zeus that's gonna remain the same. Some
Mm-hmm.
of the non-movers like, her physician that's a 1329 Apollo in Libra, that's gonna stay the same. You know, her Cupid at a 1718, that's gonna stay the same. There's just some non-movers, but some of these are moving
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they may not be, we just don't know what time she's born. So we don't know what she rises with. We don't know what her midheaven is. We don't know
Mm-hmm.
the exact degree of the moon,
Mm-hmm.
but we do
You'd
know
rectify
she
it
has
as
a
much
lot
as
of
possible.
weight. She's got a lot of mental weight that's coming, and it's coming with a lot of energy. So, if she wanted to seek any type of mental health therapy, now would be a good time to do it because there's going to be a lot of energy going to her weight of home. And we want to look at that, not the weight of home, but her mental health with communications. That's a
Mm-hmm.
916. And man, that's one we probably want to look at. 916 with
How'd you get that?
series.
Hmm.
Huh? Do what?
I
How'd
was
I get
thinking.
what?
I was thinking out loud. Never mind. It was a question that I answered in my head that I answered myself. Whatever.
It looks like the weight of communications with a
Mm,
lot of energy is on Seth's birthday.
that's 17.
Looky, looky, looky. Yep. So the 916 is
Uh,
right here. So what that means is there's going to be a lot of communications, a lot of energy with her mental health, with her public image. Mm, well, interesting that we can see that. And then here I am, the 821, that is connecting to my chronos, the timing, the love from the past. Interesting. Interesting, Katie. Interesting, honey. There's going to be a lot of disordered aggression on Seth's birthday with Ghislaine Maxwell, things of the past, where Sebastian went, and the DA, the judge. Looks like
and
I'll be receiving some news
it's a new moon, and that's where
opposition.
the conjunction of the moon, and it's in Gemini, but not Virgo. But it's interesting because, well, obviously the missing moon connection, that's interesting to me, even though we're not in Virgo, but we're in a Gemini
So
super new moon.
this is interesting. And if Seth wants, I'll give him a little mini read about some of the other things that I see, but I'm not comfortable
Mm-hmm.
putting it out in the public right here.
No, yeah,
But
don't. But
this
that
is
might
going to be,
be.
yeah, Chiron is coming into Taurus. Now we can see that on June 20th, on Seth's birthday, Chiron will be coming into Taurus at a 00. So let's see when that happens exactly, what time that's going to happen, because we could be looking at, let's see exactly what time it's going to come in. So we can note that. So it's going to be at the most critical degree at a 29:59 Friday at in the afternoon, the 19th, June 19th, Friday afternoon. What's interesting about this chart though is that King Charles and Donald Trump both have a 29:55. The 29:55 is the ascendant for Donald Trump in Leo, and of course, his descendant in Aquarius, and then he's got the king. We got the king that is a 29:55, and that is his Gemini 11th house,
Oh
Uranus.
my goodness.
So there's going to be a pain with groups, with the way that he brings in money, with communications. We don't, this, I see again. Hold on. There's a lot of energy going with snuggle struggle right here. There's going to be an opposition with the United States. The sun is going to shine with communications. There is a Missouri connection here because Missouri and snuggle struggle, they connect. But there is an opposition to the United States here. That hold on, I'm just reading this. The values of children here in Tennessee. This is early Thursday morning. Early Thursday morning.
Hmm.
And there is a lot of action going to the United States Neptune in the 9th house, Virgo.
Mhm.
Hmm. So the 2955. So that's what we're seeing the middle of the night. So it looks like Chiron is going to hang out at that 2955 for quite a minute. It'll start Wednesday morning, the 17th. So we don't have long to see how this is going to work out for him because the 16th and the 17th for Donald Trump, there is pain that they are.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Well, I'm taking,
I'm already seeing things going on with Cuba too. I'm definitely seeing things going on with Cuba.
mhm. I knew that
And
would be nice.
the moon is the moon is reflecting with home and mom and Arizona. It's reflecting with Vladimir, president of Russia. And look at that, the 456. This is Sebastian. The 456 is Sebastian. This 1447 is that's going to the United States and it's opposing Donald Trump. This is a big
Hmm.
deal for Donald Trump on the 17th, Wednesday the 17th. It is a big deal. But let me go back. This 456, 1638, that's California, but this is the values of home. This is the values with Sebastian,
Yeah.
with Venus. So,
And that Taurus. Ugh.
and I want to
Yeah.
say that somebody in Sebastian's case has that 1447, 1448. It could be Eric Craddock. Let me look. I think it is. There's going to be an investigation, a hidden investigation here.
Ooh,
This
let's
is
dive.
Wednesday.
Let's dive into it.
Pretty sure that's him. Let's look at that with him on the 17th. Let's see. It's a 1448. Okay, so I'm close. I'm close. The 1448. So that's what's going to happen. This is going to shake things up with the United States and Donald Trump and the 1448. So look, there is a lot of emotions no matter what time Craddock is born. If he is born at
Yeah.
September 8th, 1988,
That's
there
a
is a
very
lot that's
emotional
coming against
chart.
him too. Look at this.
Hmm.
So,
Very emotional chart.
this is interesting because
Mhm. Hmm. What's that
no matter
Leo
what time
moon?
he's born, he is connected to Donald Trump and the United States Saturn. He slows the United States down.
Hmm.
He is the Saturn. He is connected to the Saturn of the United States. So is Trump. I would say that Eric Craddock is probably a Republican.
Hmm.
I'm not saying that he's, corrupt or any of that. I don't know anything about him. I just know what I've heard,
He's
and it's not that good. Yeah, and
chatters.
so yeah, and so yeah, the
Emotional
chatter.
chatter. Emotional
Yeah,
chatter.
but he does connect to Missouri through his weight, the weight of communications. He does connect with
Hmm.
that 818 to Missouri, to
September
their
8th.
chart.
Good Lord.
And I want you to see he's got these low 13s, 1303.
Yeah, I've
He's
been
got a
noticing.
1346.
Yeah, that was in what chart was that just in? All them 13s.
He's got a 1305. He's got a 1350
Mhm.
with his lunar nodes. And that is where Vesta, Saturn, they're coming into those degrees, even though, this one, Saturn, let's see where Saturn is, if it's at a 1305 yet. See if it's in that 13 degree. It is, it's a 1314. So what we're looking at here with his chart is Saturn. Saturn has already opposed him, his work. And
Mhm.
that right there, that enlightenment that he received is about that police officer, because they rule the justice, right? That police officer and work. It
Hmm.
opposed his physician, limits and obstacles with that physician that brought him enlightenment. And that investigation is a federal one, and it connects to that
Yeah,
Saturn.
that's what I was
It
getting
connects
at.
to the corruption
Yeah.
and the corruption at home, because this is home, right? It's Cancer. So
Hmm.
it's about home.
That answered the question I had. You just sharing that. Like, yep, I agree.
And let's see,
It's like,
the sun is at a 2631. Where's the sun? The sun is at a 24 right now. So the sun is basically shining, and it's opposing Saturn, his work,
mhm.
the police officer. It's opposing the groups, all of us talking shit about their department, and the justice, because there's going to have to be a justice brought to that police officer. The things that, are going to be brought to the courts, and the courts are definitely ruled with Sag, the DA, the judge. So, interesting.
Mhm. I agree.
Let's see where the lunar nodes are right now. So the lunar nodes right now are at a 328. So the south node is going to come, north node and Pisces is coming to your ascendant, Shauna. You'll have to keep us posted on that.
I already feel the energy of that.
There's definitely things going down with Saudi Arabia right now. We're going to have to look at that on the news, but the lunar nodes are also coming down to a 320, which with Indiana. They're going to come down with Indiana's health, things going on. I know that health is a broad spectrum. And then it's going to come the 328. There's going to be a fate that's going to come to that 319, in
Mm,
which
jeez,
um, the stock
319.
market
Mm-hmm.
is connected to. King James is connected to that 319, and Tucker Carlson. So we'll be seeing them. We'll be
Mm-hmm.
seeing a lot of that. That'll be interesting. But I don't want to lose sight, because when this Saturn comes to the 1350, there's going to be limits and obstacles with Katie,
Mm-hmm.
with Eric Craddock. And I think that this is, like I
What
said, I mean,
we're
we've
still on
been
the
looking,
17th, ain't it?
we're looking, and we're watching with Sebastian's case. That's for sure. There's a justice that no doubt is going to come against Katie. So whatever it is that's coming, whatever that they have been investigating with Katie, with Chris, it could be something that may come of this. I don't know, but I'm always hopeful, always very hopeful that things are going to wrap up with Sebastian's case.
And that's conjunct the North Node almost. Well, not conjunct, excuse me. I think it was the
She deserves
12
anything
Mexican.
coming. I just wanted to look at June. Okay, Juneteenth. That's the 19th. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, that's right. 17th. The 17th. Okay. The energy is wild tonight. It really is. So there's not a whole lot of aspects. If you watch the new moon in Gemini, there's not a whole lot of aspects, but it does at the exact time of the new moon. But once
Is
the new
this,
moon makes its way into Cancer, that's when things
yeah,
really start getting more intense. So overnight tomorrow night. So tomorrow night is the new moon. Sunday
it's,
night, the
it's,
sun's day.
and the thing is, like, it's a super moon, so we have to remember that. And yeah, it's considered voided,
It
right?
is,
Because
yeah, out of bounds. Yeah, it's considered out of bounds because it's
it's
gonna be
not
so close.
making aspects to the major planets. However, just like you said, it's going to move. We feel that energy for how many days?
Well, yeah, and when the
Right.
sun is out of bounds, it's because of the sun, and a lot of times we will see and it won't be out of bounds for long, but it's going to have to clear a certain area of the sun before we can say that it's not out of bounds anymore. But I I edited that video to put that in there about it being out of bounds. I edit it and edit it and edit it, and I was having such problems, and then once I uploaded, I was like, "Wow, it's not even in there."
That's
But it
interesting
is, and it
because
it really doesn't for me, it's not it's I mean, the moon, things
because the energy is before and after, but it's just
yeah,
interesting that it's the only I think it's the last supermoon. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Gemini, it's just wild. Gemini, it being Gemini and considered void, like, and that only means like just to the major planets that they
right,
count.
right, right, right,
Now,
right.
that doesn't mean what all Jen puts in here. The asteroids, the points, the whole nine, the whole 30, the whole 50 points, right? And then the energy 3 days later. And it's just wild because it's Gemini. So to me, because this is just my own take on it, it's just interesting that at that 10:53 Eastern, my time, right? There's not going to be any major aspects that they count. However, it's going to be bada boom, boom, boom. How soon again,
Could
Jen?
look at it. Yeah, we can look at it. So right now the moon is at an 8 degree. And let me put it back on there. Hold on. Let me put it back where you can see everything, guys. Here we go. Oh, where'd we go? Where'd we go? Here we go. Here we are. Okay, so the moon aspect right now is a lot of trines, conjunctions. We are squaring Astria. The moon is squaring the nodes. So as we go into this new moon, there is tension because a square is definitely going to bring tension and conflicts. Okay, so there is the communications are challenging the fate of where we've been
Mhm.
before, where we're going, and it is squaring Astraea. So Astraea is about the health,
Mhm.
the
With the
justice, the
next
divine justice.
the
And so
Neptunian,
she
yeah.
is, yeah, so there is a square, and as the moon becomes, this new moon
And even
and gets closer and
Sagittarius,
closer
we
to the
think about
sun, it's just going to be it's going to be an out of bounds moon. So there could be more conflicts coming. And I do see Saudi Arabia. So let me look. I can't stop talking about Saudi Arabia.
it.
Let me
Yeah.
look and see
Say it
if
with
the
me.
Arabia. Oh, Saudi Arabia. Oh, okay. So the World Cup is tonight.
Mm,
No, no, that's the
mm.
15th. Saudi Arabia
Houses
news.
you got on the
Mm.
I wish I could see the full. Hold on.
There it is. Okay, so let me explain this. Let me
Ooh,
explain this right here with
Ottoman
the
trade
Mercury.
empire. What in the world?
Okay, so Saudi Arabia, Syria, and Erdogan's new Ottoman trade empire. So the key word is, of course, Saudi Arabia, because I be seeing them right now in a big way, and trade. Okay, so this is talking about analysis as Riyadh or whatever that means signs a landmark rail corridor deal with Ankara and Turkish banks prepared to open across Syria. Israel's enemies are not, let's see what this is saying. Israel, their enemies are not the only ones reshaping the Middle East. While Israel's Air Force was dismantling Iran's nuclear infrastructure, the IDF was fighting on multiple fronts. Turkish president spent the same months doing what he does, turning regional catastrophe into personal strategic gain. Y'all need to listen to my new moon.
Oh, Lord.
It's all about that strategy, honey. On Tuesday, Saudi transport minister and his Turkish counterpart signed comprehensive memoranda of understanding for a new overland rail corridor. The stated goal is practical: bypass the nearly shut off Strait of Hormuz, slash cargo transit time from 30 plus days by sea to under 2 weeks by land, and rescue Gulf supply chains strangled since the US Iran war began in late February. So we can go on and we can read about that, guys. But look,
I have to feel like
this is what I
this
want you
is.
guys to know. This is what I want you guys to know is this: because the moon and the sun are both
Mhm.
in Gemini, this new moon is emphasized by the ruler Gemini, and that is Mercury. What does Mercury represent? Yes, it represents communications, but also trade. Trade. The two
Especially,
caduceus. Trade.
I see like this would be hard to believe because it's Saudi Arabia, but like a gain and loss financial or something to that effect. Like
And this
as
is going to
in,
affect the United States and Cuba. Cuba. Let's look at Cuba.
we knew that was
This
going to
could affect
happen.
Cuba. Let's see what's going on in Cuba. 16 hours ago, one day. So we're not seeing it in the news just yet. We're not seeing it in the news just yet, but we should, because I'm seeing quite a bit of Cuba right now. So we should see that.
Looked like there was something as you went down, but it was like a day ago, but still.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know how far you were looking
Florida
down.
care packages saved Cuba from
No,
plunging into the abyss. Yeah, I mean that may be so.
go down.
Cuba's president announces economic reforms to spur investment. Cuban leader announces sweeping economic reforms. Well, I hope so. I hope that they are coming out of this bad funk that they've been in, because the poor Cubans, I feel for them.
U.S.
Biggest shipment of the
imposes.
U.S. fuel to Cuba since 1960 is
See,
off
have we
as
not been here
blacklist
in
expands. I can't
1960?
hear you. What'd you say?
I'm so sorry.
Hey,
That 1960. 1960. How we've brought that up how many times? Like history repeating itself with the 1960. I forget what we were talking about, but 1960 was one of the years. Was it a planet
what?
or?
No, 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 no. I think it was economic.
Yes, you're right.
I
Correct.
think it
You
was
are correct.
economic, if I
Yep,
remember
you are
correctly.
correct.
A Florida oil trading house that was set to dispatch the largest U.S. fuel shipment to Cuba since 1960 is shelving plans after the Trump man.
Mm, God.
Man.
Yes, imposes sanctions on Cuba.
And that is, I mean, I'm not going to accept that. They can,
Back to
they
there.
can,
But,
they can get it
you
where
know,
they got it. Ship from Colombia laden with food and other goods docks in Cuba to help ease crisis. Thank God. So what I think what we're seeing here is more aid. I think we're seeing more aid because we just saw Venus come into that 0047 that connects the United States to Cuba.
That makes sense.
To Cuba. And then we're
02.
seeing the 1940, this is Saudi Arabia, but then the dark moon is coming. It hasn't even
Mhm.
made it yet. And
Mhm.
this energy is also a Tennessee, this 1940. And we were reflecting on the home, the courts, there's a lot of stuff. And this is about investigations too.
Uh-huh. I agree.
So, mm,
And the thing is with an opposition, that doesn't always with these types of events, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean bad. It can just mean that there's opponents with each other with and that's in the 11th house too. Is it going to stay in the 11th when yeah, it will.
and I can see that the dark moon from the United States in the ninth house, Mars is about to activate the dark moon in Virgo in the ninth house of the United States chart. Well, that 1928 is also connected to Bill Gates and Elon Musk.
I was going to ask if we could talk about Elon.
Yeah, so
That would be
that
interesting.
yeah, that is definitely coming because look, who did we see the night before Charlie was taken out? We saw who? We saw Elon,
Elon,
we saw Trump,
Trump. I'm sure we looked at United States, but Trump was definitely
we saw
involved.
Israel,
Yeah. Oh
and we
my.
just we just knew that it was going to be something big was happening. Something was happening. Well,
What
well,
degree was that? I'm not going to have you go back. I mean, I can.
there were several degrees that we were looking at with Elon, with Israel, and with Trump. It was a 344, um,
I remember
a
you just having me.
450, a 457, no, a 448. It was a 447, 448, and a 344. And then
Um,
Elon's Venus, it was about money. It was about the Doge, remember?
yep.
So, and I think that this right here, this Mars, as you can see, look, the 19, the lowest point that I see is just conjunct Mars, and
Mhm.
Mars is opposing the midheaven. And what is this? This is where is
Mm.
Elon? What about
That's
the
what
is this having anything to do with retirement, with pension, with 401? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is happening here? The IPO, all the chatter
it's
that
like
is
in
surrounding
front of us, but it's also he's a good hider as well. So it's right there at the MC, but you still have that Scorpion energy. So it's gonna eat. It could go. I don't know. That could be multiple things. But or other. Well, yeah, you're right, because that would be other people
right?
investments. That's interesting. Do you have Elon's chart? Well, you've got it memorized.
Well, hold on just a second. I just received a text that said, let me pull up this map. I just received a text that said that Mob Crew was definitely talking about a vehicle.
Like new
Spoke on a car.
news
He
or
spoke on a
repeating
car that
himself?
someone go ahead.
Like new news, new vehicle, or same news about
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna tell you.
vehicle?
I'm gonna tell
Okay.
you what the text says. He
Okay.
definitely spoke on a car someone sent him from an old live from Pascal's show that shows someone seemingly in quotations, following Seth. It was a silver car.
Yeah.
And there's also some type of address. I don't know if this address is connected to this car.
Are you allowed to give the numbers of the address? Just give me the
No,
numbers. Okay.
that's why I've got this.
Okay, that'd be doxing. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if this is, let's see. I don't know what city that is. I'm just gonna see if I can figure it out. Okay, White House. Okay. Now I just need to
White
see if I've got
House.
these. Yeah, hold on just a second. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So this following Seth. Let me take off the address. Hold on. Because I can show you without showing you the address
Okay. And really
on
quick,
Portland Road.
you said it's a like there's a White House, right? Correct? Not as in the White House, like a
No,
White
honey.
House. Okay, I'm just making
Yeah.
sure. Okay, because that's profound.
No, it's White House, Tennessee. It's okay because you don't live here, so you don't know. So this is the address here. Let's look at the map. FBI has a weight and warring with this angle when it comes to kids. Okay. Y'all see it? You see it, Shauna?
Yeah, I'm listening. Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'm watching. I'm looking.
I shine here with Vulcan, same as Sebastian. So me and Sebastian are connecting here. The missing event, water, river, things of the past, rugs. We've got TBI. TBI gets a wake up call on this angle with meds, water, hospital, possibly, things of the past. TBI's Jupiter is right here. God's will is done with TBI here. It's fated with their lawful work in regard to long travels and health. And I want to let me bring it back. Let me bring it back, guys. Do y'all remember when I was telling you that there is a certain degree that the TBI shares with Seth? It's a 2938. The 2938 that Chiron was going to come to, it was going to connect to them. Yeah. So that 2938 connection that we were seeing that was coming and we were looking at the map, that's it. That is it. So what do we conclude from it? What can we conclude from that? Well, what we can conclude is this, that the TBI is definitely fated
Mm-hmm.
with God's will,
Mm-hmm.
with their lawful work in regard to long travels and health. So the long travel is because of Jupiter, because Jupiter is in Virgo. Jupiter in Virgo is going the other way. Vulcan in Pisces is here. So Vulcan for me, when I see the red arrow, I think God's will is done. So the 2938 that Seth has is in Capricorn in the seventh house of partnerships. So it's in Capricorn. So the Capricorn energy is the TBI. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Partnerships is
So
all forms of partnerships. Seventh house.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay, now I'm getting a new address, so let's check and see what it is because now it's got Portland City Lake. So let me see. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that. Portland. I don't know. I'm getting. Is it Port? Is it? It's okay. Let's see. Let's see if that one's going to show up. There's no. There's just a lake. There's no address with that. This is the only address that's got that. It's not Portland City. That's not, there's not, something's wrong there with the address because it's not pulling up. Let me see if I can Google it. Hold on. Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Let me see if we can get this right. Hold on.
You're okay. Don't apologize.
Yeah, I was on the right road. I was on the right road. Let me see if this is another. Let me see if it'll do that. No. Okay, so I was on the right road. There's a lake, but there's not a.
Mhm.
So, like, here's the lake.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to show it to you guys. Okay, so here is the lake, but there isn't a road that's called that. There's the lake. Let me turn off these addresses.
Port and then land. Port and then
So here's where they were following Seth, and here is the lake,
land.
Portland City Lake.
Mm,
So this is in White House. And let's just
mhm.
look to see what addresses I have right here. And you can see I've got addresses. Oh, old address for Kathy. There's White House School. There's the funeral home, and there's an elementary school.
Hmm.
Um,
That's interesting. I wasn't
yeah,
even thinking about the city. Well, wait. 6, 7.
Antique Mall.
Let's see. But White House has always stood out to me. I didn't know there was a city called White House.
Yeah, there's a city called White House.
Hmm.
Let's see. Now there's another address that's coming in. Now this is a different one. Hold on. Hold up. This is from Mob Cruise. I mean, I haven't watched it, guys. So, Shauna and I haven't watched it. So we don't know exactly what all he's saying about it. But
Are
I
we,
am.
are we allowed to stream it or is it too late for you?
I mean, if
Well, you
if
don't
he's,
normally do that.
I don't mind streaming it. We can stream it. It is
Just
kind of
some.
late though. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so now this address is showing another one. Another address. I don't know where they are coming up with these addresses. So we'll have to watch his
But
live.
they're saying the addresses, like the numbers and stuff on their
I
live.
guess he is, and I
I
mean,
want to know the numbers. The numbers of the
uh,
just to
YouTube
make.
don't like it when I do that. So here's
Yeah.
the address.
Don't.
Here's the address. It is by the lake, but it's not the address. It's not Portland City Lake Road. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yes.
it's but there it is. So the other thing that I think that we need to this is the Secret Service. This is their South Node in the third house. So this is about the Secret Service. State of Tennessee is
Yeah.
right here. Tennessee is magnetized at critical degree, possibly head. This is Tennessee, Selena and Aries conjunct Zeus in the fifth house of kids. So this means that there is a ooh. We just
Mm-hmm.
saw this, guys. We just saw this come into transit. Their Zeus is a 559 in Aries.
Can you
It's a
get the
559 in
chart
Aries.
up?
We just saw the midheaven and IC come to that 559. Okay. It was a 556, 557, 558, and then 559.
Pull that chart back up.
Hold on just a second.
Okay. Sorry.
TBI, their vertex and their anti-vertex. So their anti-vertex is here. This is a grounding experience. TBI has an intense experience because of their vertex. There is an
Oh.
intense experience here. Yeah. And then we see Seth.
Yep.
Kids and law enforcement meets here with groups. And the vehicle was allegedly following Seth.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The
So this is interesting.
anti-vertex
The
with the
FBI.
T. Yeah, I was going to ask you. Look at the FBI and let's just see
The
what they're
FBI
doing.
rises in Libra and descends in Aries. This is the same degree as me, Katie, and Terry Bowersocks. So I receive information here. Katie is magnetized with the FBI, and Terry Bowersox descends here. So this would be connected to Terry Bowersox, possibly. Missing North Node, conjunct Chiron, conjunct Eris in Aries, the head wound. This is where all that confusion would be. It could be a lot of confusion if Sebastian would be found here. Now let's look at the addresses here.
I don't see anything on you. I just see me and you. I don't know if you are.
Okay, I see Cassie. Okay, I see the Bowersox and Proudfoots here. I see Cassie and Daniel Bowersox here. Cassie Proudfoot, Daniel Bowersox. And Cassie is right here. All right. Interesting. This would have to do with the Bowersox, I would think. Let me see if he is still live. Hold up. Did y'all see that? Were y'all looking? Did I show? Oh my gosh. So Shauna's not here anymore. Was I showing you guys the map? Y'all didn't see the map? My gosh. What'd y'all see?
Girl, I was
Nothing.
trying to tell you the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
I was saying, hey, we can't see anything. You're like, hold on a second. I know. Maybe
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was saying I can't see nothing.
I didn't hear you say that. I'm sorry.
Well, you told me to hold on a second.
Well, you said see the chart. You said let's pull up the chart.
Like whatever the hell you're looking at.
The chart is the chart. The map.
I was like, you
showing
can't
you
see
guys.
nothing. Nope, didn't
Jesus.
see nothing.
Jesus.
It's okay.
My
It's all
goodness.
right, honey.
Okay, let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
Maybe
Erase
we'll
the
learn
race,
something more.
guys. Jesus.
Thank
your
you, whoever
phone.
put that. Thank you, whoever put that in the
Recheck
comments.
your phone.
I love you.
I
See,
know
she
that's
don't
right.
listen to me, guys. She don't listen to me. I'm just
Well, I
kidding.
can't hear you and talk at the same time.
I know, honey.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the chat so I can see y'all and I'm not oblivious. Sorry, guys. I was just on a roll.
No, you were, yeah.
Okay, love you guys. Sorry. Okay, here we go again.
again.
Here we go again, guys. Okay, so and I'm kind of glad that you couldn't see it because I was showing their addresses and I need to do better. So this is the Portland City Lake in Tennessee. So this is going to be where the address. This is where the Secret Service is. This is where their South Node is in Aries. This is about communications. Okay. So this is about the Secret Service with the communications and that magnetism. Zeus is a 559 and it's in the state of Tennessee's fifth house of kids. There's a lot of warring here, a lot of things that we learn here. Tennessee is magnetized at a critical degree, possibly head wound. This is their Selena and Aries that is conjunct Zeus. So if we bring it out, the conjunction goes from here to here. So we want to look at the state of Tennessee's conjunction from here to here. All right, so that is
There's a
near
Portland
address that
Boulevard.
we're looking. Go ahead.
Okay, because did you say you could not find the streets, just the
No, this is
Portland?
it. This is it.
Okay,
Yeah, this is it.
I've seen the Portland Boulevard.
This is it.
Wow.
It's just not a Portland City Lake Road. There's no such thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Interesting.
so but I did find the address. But anyway, it's right here by the Portland City Lake in Portland, Tennessee.
Mitchell.
And anyway, I'm reading the lines and it says TBI has intense experience here with justice. This is a lot of intensity with them. This is the anti-vertex. This is a grounding, like a ground wire. Seth is here with his fifth house of kids, outer wheel in Libra, and the 11th house, outer wheel in Aries. So the 11th house of groups, kids and law enforcement meets with groups here. Here's the U.S. Marshals, the U.S. Marshal outer wheel. and the 11th and the 5th house of kids in Aries. So the U.S. Marshals is definitely here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh.
So we
See, when
got Seth's sister and Kathy Bowersox. We've got this is the conjunction that is coming into transit right now with Chiron.
I was going to
So
ask, right.
and it's going to square Mercury, Hygeia, and Jupiter in Cancer. There is a major challenge happening right now. I can see that that's why there's going to be things going on with Chris and Katie. We were just talking about that. This is absolutely legit, and the map is telling the story. Here's the FBI. The FBI is descending with Terry Bowersox. So this has to do with Terry Bowersox. Okay? Because we are descending here. The FBI descends with him right here. And this is Cassie. This is Cassie. She's right here on the FBI line. This is Cassie Proudfoot. This is Daniel Bowersox address right here. I can't click on it. And then this is the missing North Node that is conjunct Chiron, that is conjunct Eris and Aries head wound. So this would be where he is dazed and confused here because of Terry Bowersox. There's something going on with Terry Bowersox here. Seth gets a wake-up call about the investigations. FBI is receiving information and leads here in Aries, and this is going to be another looks like a property for the guy residence, but it's not. I don't think that this guy is related to them. I think that this Christopher guy is actually an SO that
Yes.
Lady Freedom has talked about quite a bit.
Well, we
This
did
is one of
too.
his. Yeah, he's an SO. Yep, he's an
Well,
SO.
what did you say about the federal marshal or the marshals,
The
U.S.
U.S.
Marshals?
Marshals, U.S.
Where they at?
Marshals. But that's interesting that Christopher guy, that SO, is here.
Yep.
But this is Cassie. So Cassie Proudfoot is holding the dissension with Terry Bowersox, and then we've got a Christopher guy here. That's interesting, though. U.S.
Yeah.
Marshals is here. This is where their outer wheel of the 5th house of kids in Aries is. Aries, all of this Aries too is definitely a lot of action with vehicles,
Mhm.
right? And what's happening right
It's
now is Saturn is
also
in Aries.
just the law action as well.
Saturn is in Aries. This transit right now over the FBI, it's
I was gonna say,
Eris. It's
where's
the
that
goddess of
FBI?
war. And
Yep.
so go ahead.
Whew. And my energy is going like
Go ahead, honey.
tentacles.
Let me shut up for a minute. Just go ahead.
No, no, no. You need to
Go
keep
ahead.
on your roll. I just can't
Oh,
help it.
there's Tennessee right there.
Yeah.
24-28.
Yeah.
We're receiving leads. Now it's a 24-29. But anyway, what I was saying is this Eris is coming to that line. The line is a 25 degree with the FBI and with Terry Bowersox, where a lot of weight. He holds a lot of weight there. That's where his Hades is. And so they descend with him. And the 2946 is coming to that 2950, which is exactly. If I were to show you tonight and we didn't know anything about the mob crew stuff going on, this is it. There is a warring with the flame of life, and it's always reignited going this way, going into White House, going into Portland. It's always going this way. And that is where White House is.
And that's okay.
Hold on. Let me see. Where is White House? White House is way down here, I think.
But that's so wild.
But see, here is Portland. Yeah, this is wild. It is wild.
That's very wild.
Here's another SO right here. So we've got 2 SOs that are right here as well with Terry Bowersox, Cassie, Christopher Guy. We've got Daniel Bowersox here. So this is this is family. Not sure who this is, but I mean, I guess I can find out really quick. It won't take long for me to find out who owns that property. But yeah, interesting.
Very interesting
Interesting,
one.
guys.
About speechless.
I know it. I did say Secret Service. You're exactly right. The Secret Service is definitely coming into transit with um Kathy Bowersox and the Secret Service.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely have that 1357, and there's going to be a wake up call with it. There is a Secret Service. Y'all, I mean, this is crazy. It is crazy. I mean, that's why I'm at.
I wonder what the energies are between them and their son right now. Like
Yeah.
as NSON. I feel like some chatter, some information's going to come out at the same. Okay, I may just text you, talk to you later. Not on a.
Looks like private property to me with all the major players there. That's what Witchy Mama said. Yeah.
Yeah, Witchy 100. That's exactly what that is. And I'm sure you've shown this before, but I promise you, White House, as you know, has always stayed with me. But I don't think I realized. If I did, I don't remember there being a city called White House.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've definitely showed it before. White House, Portland area, because this is where, it's where, uh,
So
there's some family out there. So we do, and because of this line right here with the FBI, the way that they rise and descend, I mean, this is arrest worthy right here. And Cassie
hmm
Proudfoot is right there.
and that
I
is
didn't
the
see what you sent.
sisters.
No, Michelle, I didn't. I didn't see what you sent, sweetheart. Oh, yeah, the last photo that you sent me is right here. It's right here. This is the address right here on the Secret Service. If that's what you're talking about. Yes. But that's the only one that I got. If you sent something else, it'll probably come to me. It'll probably come through when I go to town. But yeah, Michelle, this is it. This is it right there. That's exactly it. And this Secret Service, North Node and the South Node, there's definitely a connection here with the fate with the Secret Service. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if there's anything that comes of this, but the Chiron is definitely here. The Chiron is definitely here, guys. And it's right here. Chiron is right here. Right here, sitting on Sebastian, his natal.
Hmm.
And if we go down a little bit, I mean, this is Airport Road.
Let's see.
This is Airport Road. Kathy Sedna in Aries is in a good standing with the dark moon and Sag. And so this dark moon and Sag could be with this airport. Daniel Bowersox, who lives here, he has his pilot license and he lives right by an airport. And that flame of life is right here going right over the airport. Her dark moon is in Sag. So the dark moon in Sag is definitely reflecting on the flight. But Kathy's Warring in Darkness, I'm shown here, said it connects to Scarborough with TBI, with health and every day. So what does that mean? That means that Scarborough is taking note. That means that the TBI is taking note. Secret Service, FBI. This is a high profile child's case. So definitely taking note, guys. I think, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just hopeful. Maybe I'm, whatever. Jill said, Sean, are you falling asleep?
No, I'm not as chatty. Um, was there any Mars energy on those lines?
Well, it's all Aries.
It's all Aries. Interesting. Well, maybe I'll. The name Guy is Mars. Saturn is also considered a male. And I believe what Saturn is in Aries. Mars is what in Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
Just thought I'd share that.
Yeah.
So,
It's a trip, guys. Yeah. Thank you,
yeah.
Michelle.
But Mars is
Thank you,
also
darling.
all of that energy with enforcement of all types as well. So,
Yeah.
and Saturn
Yeah.
is kind of reeling it in and
Well, there's
yeah.
a shakeup. Guys, listen to that new moon because this energy is a collective and it's a personal and there's a lot of transformation that has taken place. Lots of new things, new intentions, communications, and we're all doing our part. We're all trying to do our best each and every day with communications, with the critical thinking but there's a lot of things that we just don't know about Sebastian's case that the TBI, the FBI, and all of them, what they know, what they have been working on. We don't know any of that, but
It's
it does feel like Witchy Mama says, it does feel like something is brewing.
yes, yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes, 100%. And they've been there the whole time, but they can. It's much bigger than. That's just my opinion. It's my opinion, but
Bo says, "Hi,
it,
Lady Freedom, mods and dragons." Wrong chat, babe. Wrong chat,
oh,
Bo.
Bo,
It's okay,
I
babe.
love Bo.
Good to see you, Bo.
Bo's like,
All right,
dang.
well, Lady Freedom is live, guys, so I
Okay,
guess
thank
let's
you,
jump
honey.
off. It's
Thank you,
okay, Bo.
everyone.
Thank you,
I didn't.
Shauna. We
Yes,
love
of
you.
course. I love you, honey, and everyone in the chat. I love Bo. She's hilarious.
Oh, we love you, honey. It's okay. We're gonna
Don't
follow
be
suit.
sorry.
We're gonna follow suit. We're gonna go in and say hi to Lady Freedom.
All
And
right.
y'all know it's gonna get past my bedtime, and then I won't be worth anything tomorrow. So
All right. Well, good night. Happy new. Are you going live tomorrow? We'll see.
of course I will.
All right. Happy new moon, everyone.
Yeah, we'll go if are you gonna be available tomorrow?
Yeah, yeah. I guess
Okay.
it is tomorrow. Yeah, but still.
Okay, yeah, we'll get started on this again and look at it.
Okay.
And then
Awesome.
then we can review Mob Crew and look at the map and stuff.
Oh, there we go.
But
Okay.
well, actually, I don't want to show the addresses because I don't want to
Maybe
get
like we'll do some homework on the mob crew
yeah,
and
I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, so I won't show the addresses of his yeah, we'll figure it out. Love you
all
guys,
right.
and I thank you so much
Good
for hanging out, and we'll see you
night,
tomorrow on this new
everyone.
moon.
Bye.
Peace.